One day in history, someone asked God, give me a home where the buffalo roam, and thus God made McAlester. Close your eyes and think about it. How long has McAlester and Ada faced off with each other in this storied rivalry? Now think of this. More than likely, every time you've watched the black and gold shoot hoops against the maroon and white as part of the home team, you are watching them all inside this gym. All of those moments inside this gym. Tonight, for the last time from Bob Brumley Gymnasium, we have varsity basketball between the Buffs and the Cougars. Who will emerge victorious tonight? We're about to find out. Hello and welcome to the House on the Hill here in McAlester, Oklahoma. I'm your voice of the Buffaloes, Brandon Green, along with Wyatt Hubbard, and you are tuned in to the Lady Buffalo pregame show here on KNED, 1150 AM, 98.3 FM, and on the KNED app. Tonight we have the Ada Lady Cougars and your McAlester Lady Buffaloes. Partner, not only do we get a rematch of an absolute classic from that overtime game back in January, it's the final time the rivalry is played on this court with the orange ball. All the ingredients are there for an unforgettable night.
Yeah, Brandon, it just has that kind of feel that we could see something crazy happen tonight, but especially with it being the final game in the rivalry matchup here at Bob Brumley, something wild's probably going to happen.
Before we move on, let's preview the McAlester Lady Buffaloes with a recap of their win last night over the Ardmore Lady Tigers. Although Ardmore stayed in the game for most of it, McAlester controlled the game for about 95% of it. What made the game closer than McAlster's 40-point win in the first matchup was Ardmore's ability to take better care of the ball, and they rebounded better as well. Ardmore only had 11 turnovers compared to 27 last Friday, while forcing 17 themselves. They also had 14 offensive rebounds to McAlster's 10, leading to 10 more shot attempts for the Lady Tigers. However, McAlster's defense forced Ardmore to shoot just 29% from field to McAlster's 39%, and Ardmore went 0 of 21 from 3, while the Lady Buffaloes were 30% from downtown. Some key contributors, once again, Jada Holloman had 17 points, 15 rebounds for the senior, and 2 steals as well. Katie Allen had 14 points on 4 of 7 shooting, 3 of 6 from three-point land, 3 of 4 from the free throw line, 2 boards and a block. You had Jalen Spears with 9 points on 4 of 7 shooting, Jada Ponce with 7 points and 5 rebounds, and Ty Davis was perfect from the field, 3 of 3 from the field, 1 of 1 from 3, 4 boards, 2 steals, all culminating in 7 points. We're about to have the Ada Lady Cougars. We're going to preview them here in just a moment and talk about that game, that classic that we keep on mentioning. If you missed it back in January, we're going to be talking about it when we come back right here on KNED.
Best Western Inn and American Inn Lodge and Suites in McAlester are both locally owned and operated. Both offer clean and comfortable rooms at a great price. Best Western Inn and American Inn are proud sponsors of McAlester Buffalo Sports, wishing the best of luck to all the players and coaches. Remember, when you need a clean, comfortable room at a great price, think Best Western Inn and American Inn Suites, both located on the 69 bypass in McAlester.
What's with the chips?
It's a little gift for my Valentine.
Not chocolates? What?
February is the perfect time to surprise your Valentine with a certified pre-owned Nissan.
Financing is as low as 3.99%
and comes with a 100,000-mile powertrain warranty.
Hey, don't eat those chips in my car.
Don't forget to tell him Maddie sent ya. Fenton Nissan is your best deal dealer. Learn more at fentonnissan.com.
Since 1952, W.E. Alford Propane has been your source for propane, both residential and commercial. W.E. Alford Propane serves eastern and southeastern Oklahoma with locations in the Eufaula area, McAlester, Shakota, Wilburton, Hartshorn, Muskogee, and more. If you need propane, there's only one number to call. Winter will be here before you know it, so call today, 918-423-3121. W.E. Alford Propane, serving the area for 70 years.
Hey guys, it's Sam from Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford in beautiful McAlester. If you're looking for a truck and you want to save a buck, then you're in luck. It's time for a new Ford truck. If you're wanting it for fun in the sun, work, or play, today is your lucky day. Like I said, today is the day, so don't delay. Get off your seat and try the truck that won't be beat. So come on down to Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford in beautiful McAlester and let us make it happen for you.
Caring Hands Healthcare Centers offers high-quality, affordable care with locations in McAlester and Hartshorn. Caring Hands provides easy access to health care at reduced costs, medical, dental, behavioral health, and substance abuse services. We accept Medicare, Medicaid, and commercial insurance, and offer reduced pricing for patients that are underinsured or not insured based on income. We offer transportation and a 340B discount pharmacy program. Caring Hands Healthcare Centers. For more information, call 918-426-2442.
Welcome back to Buffalo Country. I'm Brandon Green along with Wyatt Hubbard. Here in the pregame show, we previewed your Lady Buffaloes. Now let's take a look at McAlster's opponent, the 4A 17th ranked Ada Lady Cougars, led by 11th year head coach Christy Jennings. Again, since they played McAlester back on January 17th, which by the way, that was a 72-68 overtime win for the Ada Lady Cougars, they are 4-1. Their only loss was to 5A number 16 Shawnee, beating them losing 48-43. They are 10-1 since their loss to 4A number 3 Tuttle on December 30th when they lost 61-50 in that game. They're currently 15-6 all the year, all losses to ranked teams. They're 4 of 6. 4 of those 6 games have been against top 5 teams. They're 8-6 against ranked teams, 5-4 versus top 15 teams, including a recent win over 2A number 5 Preston, 57-45. They're averaging 52.5 points per game on the year, giving up 45.5. And as we look at the game between McAlester and Ada back on January 17th, it was an absolute thriller. We talked about it ever since then. McAlester played fantastic in the first half with a 12-point lead, but Ada's juggernaut offense used a scoring drought from McAlester in the third quarter to pull the game within 2 by the end of the quarter, and it was back and forth from then on. An offensive rebound by Jalen Spears gave McAlester an extra possession in the fourth, and with zeros on the clock, Jada Holloman sank 2 free throws to send it to overtime. In OT, with 8 in the bonus, they took care of business at the free throw line, with 8 out of their 12 overtime points coming from the line to seal the deal. It was the most identical two teams that have been, it was the most identical I've seen two teams be in stats in my entire time here. The only big difference was fouls. McAlester had 20, Ada had 15. For McAlester tonight, they're looking for their first win over Ada since their 39-38 win in McAlester back on January 8th, 2019. Ada has won 6 in a row against the Lady Buffaloes. Let's go ahead and look at some players to watch and some keys to the game for the McAlester Lady Buffs.
Players to watch for McAlester in this one, Katie Allen. She scored 14 points on 57% shooting with 3 made threes along with 2 rebounds and a block in Ardmore. She is shooting 50% against the Cougars, including 4 threes with 19 points against Ada. She is shooting 39% from 3 on the season. Look for her to hit some more 3-pointers for the Lady Buffs tonight. And Jada Holloman, she had 17 points in Ardmore and was outstanding on the glass, hauling in 15 boards and played good defense with 2 steals. She was clutch in Ada, making the game-tying free throws to send us to overtime. Jada shot 83% from the charity stripe in that game, scoring 28 points. Expect her to be a key contributor again tonight. And Tahirs Davis was a perfect 3 of 3 from the field in Ardmore with 4 rebounds and 2 steals. So she's hot coming into this one, and she has also had some success against Ada, scoring 7 points along with 3 rebounds. I expect her success against the Cougars to continue tonight.
All right, looking at some keys to the game for the Lady Buffaloes.
Well, you're going to want to apply pressure, get steals, and create turnovers. Lady Buffs were able to force 11 Ardmore turnovers on 5 steals. We know this team likes to turn defense into offense, steal the ball, and score in transition. Lady Buffs will try to be aggressive on defense tonight and take advantage of your trips to the line tonight. Lady Buffaloes are shooting 66% from the free throw line on the season. They will need to continue to take care of business from the charity stripe tonight. This game could come down to free throws again. And the only stat that separated these two teams, we alluded to it earlier, the first time around was fouls. Lady Buffaloes had 20 to Ada Cougars 15. Jada Holloman, Katie Allen, and Jalen Spears all had 4 fouls in that game. So play with controlled aggression and stay out of trouble tonight.
All right, so again, looking at the McAlester Lady Buffaloes the rest of the way right now in the regular season, they're taking on Ada tonight. They travel to Durant on Monday, so a couple of days off, then back to the road against Durant, about, 77 miles south. And then they're back at home for the final game of the regular season, a home game against Hugo on Valentine's Day, the final varsity basketball games being played here at Bob Brumley Gymnasium. So you're going to make sure that you want to make it out to the games on Tuesday. but also you want to make it out tonight and stay after the games as well. I mean, one, it's POTAC, but also two, I'm going to be playing dodgeball with Mr. Nate Brown, which is on our video board once again tonight. Nate, say hi.
Hi.
Nate's going to be on it, and also members of the McAlester News Capital, Derek Hatchett and Derek James, are going to be playing dodgeball against a bunch of teenagers. It is going to be insanely entertaining, and we encourage everybody to come on out and watch that
I'm going to be the coach like Patches O'Houlihan.
Wyatt's going to be Patches O'Houlihan, making sure that we know how to dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge. So that's what's going to be happening tonight. So make sure that you come on out and make fun of us. It's a great crowd here. Again, Ada has traveled extremely well like they always do. McAlester, again, they're kind of bleeding in both on this near side and over on the far side. And tonight, the Pride of McAlester makes their return over to Bob Brumley Gymnasium. We haven't seen them yet in 2023. We saw them a little bit in the first few games of the regular season, but they are back tonight against Ada, and it's going to be a loud house on the hill here in MacTown, USA. So it looks like in less than 4 minutes, it's going to be McAlester and Ada for the final time from Bob Brumley Gymnasium. We'd like to thank our sponsors before we go to commercial break and actually hear from them. Best Western and American, Fenton Nissan, WE Offered Propane, Freedom Ford, Caring Hands Healthcare, The Bank & A, Buck Wilson Frame and Body Shop, Pepsi Cola Company of McAlester, Patriot Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, and Vickers Furniture. We'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll have starting lineups and more right here on KNED.
My wife makes the best lasagna, even in that old kitchen of ours. She deserves the best kitchen money can buy, but all our cash was tied up. So we went to the Bank & A for a loan for our kitchen remodel, and the folks at the Bank & A came through for us and our family. Plus, the Bank & A is local, so the money stays in town. Call 918-423-2265 or go into the Bank & A to get your loan for whatever your family wants or needs. The Bank & A, strong, secure, and ready to loan. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
I used to have a friend whose car got sideswiped by another vehicle. No mechanical damage, but it sure left him with an ugly ride. The insurance company offered to repair it, but my friend decided to take the money and run. That's a bad move. A year later, he had to sell it, and that's when he discovered that a little paint and body work would have doubled the resale value on his car. Invest your money wisely. Buck Wilson Frame and Body Shop, 103 East Oklahoma, McAlester.
Are you looking for the best customer service possible? McAlester Pepsi is your total beverage provider. From bar needs to school concession stands, McAlester Pepsi has everything in between. Fountain, vending, coolers, and cups. McAlester Pepsi has you covered. 2019 and 2020 and 2022 awarded Bottler of the Year. McAlester Pepsi has taken the hometown service to the national level with all eyes in the Pepsi world on McAlester. They're watching and wondering what's next. Visit McAllisterPepsi.com for more information. Locally owned and operated since 1939.
Patriot Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram is ready to make a deal. Check this out. Right now, Patriot is offering 1.9% financing for 72 months and $2,500 cash back on a brand new 23 Jeep Grand Cherokee Limited. Here's a 2022 Ram Lone Star Bighorn 4x4 with up to $4,750 cash back and 1.9% APR for 72 months. The best deal on a new vehicle is always at Patriot Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in McAlester. Vickers Furniture is having an inventory reduction sale. I know, just another sale, right? No, this is truly an inventory reduction sale. Vickers ordered new furniture back in the fall, and they need to sell what they have to make room for it. Honestly, sofas start at just $298. $298 for a brand new sofa. Now that's what I'm talking about. The inventory reduction sale going on now at Vickers Furniture, 2nd and Wyandotte, McAlester.
By supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Spectator acts supports tonight's game by refraining from derogatory comments or behavior. We ask you to support the competitors, the coaches, and officials in a positive and sportsmanlike manner. Remember, whether they're on the field or in the court,
Welcome back to Bob Brumley Gymnasium, the house on the hill. We're about to have a moment of silence and then our national anthem, so I'll send it down to the floor.
Before the playing national anthem, we recognize a moment of silence. Please may pray, meditate, and engage in other activity. Thank you. Now playing the national anthem.
Partner, you ready?
Let's basketball, buddy.
All right, let's send it back down to Mr. Larry Barnett for our starting lineups.
Here's the starting lineup for the Lady Cougars. Number 10, Kaya Nelson. Number 22, Kobe Williams. 23, Sanaya Richardson. Number 5, Debbie Strong. 32, Kylie Dawson. Starting lineup for your McAlester Lady Buffaloes. Number 3, Miss Amy Albertson. Number 5, Jada Alwood. Number 12, Miss Jalen Spears. Number 13, Jada Ponce. And 23, Miss Katie Allen.
And those are your starting lineups. We're about to have tip-off, brought to you by Beautiful Rooms Furniture for a great mattress at a great price, plus quality furniture. Beautiful Rooms Furniture on Wyandotte Avenue in McAlester. This is Brandon Green along with Wyatt Hubbard bringing you McAlester Basketball. Also Nate Brown on the camera. So the Lady Cougars are wearing their gray-on-gray uniforms with their maroon numerals on the front and back with a white bordering around the Cougars across the chest and also on the numerals on the front and back. For the McAlester Lady Buffaloes, their home white-on-white uniforms for those listening on radio with the black McAlester across the chest and black numerals on the front and back. McAlester will be moving the ball left to right, Ada right to left here in the final edition of POTAC from Bob Brumley Gymnasium. Think about that. All the years that these two teams have been playing inside this gym, this is the last time. Next year, we'll be at the MAC over by the high school. Ball's up in the air. Tip is won by Ada, and it's basketball time in the Heartland. Richardson will lob it to the left wing. Again, a rematch of January 17th, where there was a 72-68 overtime win for Ada. McAlester looking for their revenge. Richardson will lob it to the right wing. Baseline now low post. 2 is up, and it is no good. Good defense by Jada Ponce down the low post. Ponce has the rebound, moving the other way. Ahead over to Alberson. Alberson back ahead over to Ponce. Ponce is fouled on the shot, and she'll go to the free throw line. This trip to the charity stripe brought to you by Big V Feed Center. For all of your animals feeding needs, visit us in McAlester, Kiowa, and Chakotah. Go Buffs. Again, we have Buffalo roll call taking this time as well. Charlie Gillespie checking in from the top row at Bob Brumley Gymnasium saying POTAC as Ponce makes the first shot of the day to put the Buffaloes up 1-0. Charlie and Cooper Gillespie tuning in. Let us know where you're listening from on Twitter at Buff Sports Radio. Ponce's second free throw is off the back iron, but we have an offensive board by Katie Allen. Left wing over to Holloman. Holloman pulls up for the left elbow 2, can't bank it in. Fight for the rebound. It'll be Ada with the ball. Bringing it down was number 22, Jacoby Williams, and now Ada will move the other way. And they throw it away. They were looking for Richardson, and they sailed it into the student section. Excellent crowd here for the ladies' game, both sides of the floor. Spears will inbound over to Holloman. 7:17 remaining in the first. Lady Buffaloes leading 1-0. Spears bounce pass high post. Back door over to Katie Allen. It's going to be stolen by Abby Strong. Strong being guarded by Allen, and now she'll hand it off over to Richardson, who will take it down the far sideline. Zooms past Allen. Stops, right elbow. Bop and shot is up and missed. Rebounded by Spears down at the low post. Spears throws it over to Holloman, and they work back the other way. Holloman to the top of the key. Dribbles behind the back. Stops. Backpedals back towards the left wing. Around the world to the right wing to Spears. She backpedals and sets up her own offense. Only one person inside the perimeter, and that's Jada Ponce, mid-post. Near corner, Spears gets off the screen by Ponce, looks inside for Ponce. Ponce one-on-one, spin move inside. She can't finish, though. Ada's got the rebound. They move the other way. 6.5 left to go in the first. Near corner, spot up 3, rainbow 3, hits off the right side of the rim. High bounce, rebounded by Holloman. Holloman looking ahead for Spears. Spears stops, mid-range jumper. She can't get it. They had the numbers down low but can't convert. Richardson has the rebound. She moves it the other way. Stops with her left wing 3 in the lead. She's got it. Richardson gives the Lady Cougars a 3-1 lead. By the way, she's only a sophomore. She scored her 1,000th point against McAlester back on January 17th in Ada. Near corner, Alberson tries to get the lead back. This one's too strong with the 3. Rebounded by the Lady Cougars. They move the other way. 5:55 remaining in the first. Richardson stops, left wing, passes near corner. Nelson is also another really good three-point shooter. She's got it in the near corner. She had some big clutch threes against McAlester back in January. A high post Two is going to be missed and rebounded by Spears. 5:40 remaining in the first. Lady Buffaloes trailing 3-1. In the circle, Holloman passes left wing, Alberson. Alberson, top of the key. Spears has the open three, takes it, and she can't get the bounce. Rebounded by number 32, Tylee Dotson. And the Cougars will once again move the other way, 3-1. McAllister's not made a shot from the field just yet, and we have a steal by Spears. Spears works it the other way, kind of slowing down. Now we'll try to pass it inside over to Ponce. Ponce with the layup, and they tie it up. Ponce has got all 3 points for the Lady Buffaloes as they tie it up 3-3 against Ada. 3 minutes into the first quarter.
Yeah, but they've been doing a great job on defense early. They've been working out of that man-to-man, and it's worked out so far.
Right wing, they're playing like zone defense all throughout. As soon as someone crosses the half court, someone is meeting someone in the front court. Richardson dribbles inside, stops at the half court line, lobs it near corner. Nelson for three from the corner. It's back ironed, rebounded by Alberson. Alberson looks ahead for Allen. Allen stops at the left wing, thought about the three. Now will take the three, and she got it, paying it gold. Katie Allen with another three, and it makes it 6-3. Against Ada, she had 19 points on 4 of 9 from three. Lady Buffaloes retake it, 6-3, 4:22 remaining in the first. Katie Allen, incredible from three, shooting nearly 40% from downtown. Near corner, passes baseline, back over to Richardson. Open three from the top of the key is going to be back ironed, rebounded by Alberson. Alberson stops. Well, somehow, actually, the ball found its way over to Spears. Now Ponce inside the circle, gives it to Hallman. They'll set up the offense. Halfway through the first, Hallman drives in, finds a lane, and finishes. Lady Buffaloes up 8-3. Hallman's first bucket of the day. Richardson dribbles, drives, two is up. She can't get the bounce. Ball's on the deck. It bounced out of bounds. Last touch by McAllister, who couldn't gather the rebound. Second chance here for Ada. 3:46 remaining in the first. Richardson will inbound. Looking, finds someone. Baseline, back over to Richardson. Down in the paint, and she's going to be fouled on the shot. Drew contact with Spears, and she'll go to the free throw line. Coach Owen disagreeing with the call. He's going to speak with the official there. That's the first foul on McAllister. Charge to Jalen Spears. Only one person down low to rebound for Ada, and it's Abby Strong. Richardson's first free throw is good. She's got all 4 points for the Ada Lady Cougars. Now no one down low to rebound for Ada. Second shot for Richardson, and one of the best players in the state sinks both of them to make it 8-5. Lady Buffaloes leading by 3. 3:38 remaining in the first. Hallman is also one of the best players in the state, and she gets it and one. Cha-ching plus tax.
Jada Holloman's an absolute musician.
She is, that's for sure. She's averaging 20.8 points per game on the year. Had 28 points against Ada back on January 17th. Went 5 of 6 from the line, and she'll try to go 1 of 1 here. Ty Davis checks in for Alberson.
She kind of reminds me of prime Russell Westbrook.
A little bit there, huh? Holloman gets the free throw, and it makes it 11-5. She's a do-it-all player is what she is. Crossing that court line, Richardson weaving through jerseys, goes towards the basket, and she throws the ball over the hoop, but she's fouled first. Foul's going to be on Holloman, her first personal. So now Richardson back to the free throw line. She'll get 2 more attempts here. Went 2 of 2 last time. Benzanese shot up. She still has all the points for Ada with 6 now. 3 minutes, 28 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Richardson, second shot, missed it, left it short, rebounded by Spears after she climbs the ladder. She'll take it herself down the near sideline. Stops right wing, gives it off over to Hallman. Hallman, right angle three. That one's rimmed out. Good box out and rebound by Jacoby Williams, and Ada moves the other way. Richardson, again, all the way towards the rim, lowers her shoulder, goes up for 2 and misses it, rebounded by Ponce. Ponce the other way, has Ty Davis in the open. Now a great play by Abby Strong to rip it away. In transition, gets the steal to the near side. Richardson, spot up 3, it's up and too strong, rebounded by Spears again. Spears traveled, she got away with it. She'll bounce pass it over to Holloman, and now they call the travel. I think, did she travel after we initially thought she traveled? Because if that
she
is
didn't, that was the latest travel
Yeah,
call I've ever
late
seen.
whistle.
I mean, it's the correct call just a good 3 seconds later. So Ada passes it inside, bounce pass back to the far corner. They had an open shot down in the paint. Back over to Richardson between the rings, far corner. Strong lobs it back to the line, nearly overthrown, but Richardson grabs it, passes back down inside. 2 is up and good. Found a crease. Rylan Truitt makes it 11-8. Lady Buffaloes up by 3. Near corner, Davis shovels it between the rings. Spears, bounce pass high post, back over to Spears. Spears traveled again. Kinley Jones will check in now for, she'll come in for Jalen. 2:23 remaining in the first, 3-point lead for McAlester. McAllister's going to press a little bit here too. Now they backpedal as Richardson crosses that court line. Lost the ball in the dribble. It's stolen by Holloman after it was poked loose, I believe, by Ponce. Holloman across that court line. She'll take it coast to coast. Giving up late for Ponce. She scores off the right block. McAlester wants to apply pressure. 13-8. They're pressing. Lobbing back over to number 22. That's Williams. She'll take it across that court line to the near corner. Nelson spot up 3 from the corner. That one's grazing the side of the rim. Rebounded by Ponce. She takes it in stride across that court line. She's fouled by, should be, Jacoby Williams. That'll be team third here on Ada. Now that will be Williams' first personal. Nelson will come off the floor. 1:56 remaining in the first. Jones inbounds to Holloman. Angle right. Holloman around the front court. Inside the circle. Looking left. She'll pass left. Davis inside. She will bounce pass between the rings over to Allen. Allen overthrows Holloman. It tipped off her hands and stolen by Strong. McAllister's only issue they've been having so far in the first quarter, just a little bit more turnovers than what they would like. Richardson, mid-post 2, is going to be missed. Rebounded by Ada. They rip it away from Jones. Misses the shot. Ponce goes up for it. She grabs it, and it'll be McAlester basketball as they have the possession arrow. 13-8, Lady Buffaloes lead by 5. Jalen Spears will come in for Kinley Jones. It's not Ada basketball, it's McAlester basketball. They said that from the get-go. And now Ada goes back on defense. Under 90 seconds remaining in the first, a 5-point lead for McAlester. Holloman dribbles left, stops, angle left, dribbles between the legs, crosses over a lady, goes over a tough 2, can't bank it off the glass, and it'll be rebounded by number 11. That's Carson Woods at the Lady Cougars. To Richardson, near sideline, she dribbles, stops on a dime at the left wing, back pedals. McAlester looks like they're playing out of his own defense in the near corner. Spot up 3 is on the way and back iron. Good box up by Davis, but Holloman's got the rebound. Holloman taking it in stride, drives towards the rack. She's going to be fouled. She'll go to the free throw line. With the foul, I believe it's going to be Williams again. Yep, that'll be her second personal. One of the starters in today's game had 4.7 points per game last year, 3 boards per game. Holloman's first free throw is back iron, though. Bailey Marshall and Avery Alberson check in for Katie Allen and Jada Ponce. Under a minute remaining in the first. The southpaw bends the knees. Senior sinks it. And the Lady Buffaloes lead by 6, 14-8. Largest lead of the game for them so far. Cross half court line, Richardson goes, gets it inside. Good look, 2 is up and good. Finding Rylan Truitt open to make it 14-10. 44 seconds remaining in the first. Holloman between the rings over to Spears. Spears passes right to Davis. Davis, one dribble, bounce pass, threw it straight out of bounds. Another turnover for the Lady Buffaloes. Again, the one issue that they've had in the first quarter, just turning it over a little bit more than what they'd like to.
And Ada Lady Cougars here so far, just 3 of 16 from the field.
They're still staying in it, though. They're only down by 4. Alberson, that's a dangerous pass. It's stolen by Davis. Davis gives it to Alberson. Left block 2 is good, and that's 16-10. 25 seconds left to go in the first. Richardson across that court line. Lobbing inside. It's going to be overthrown. Watch out, cheerleaders. Turnover on Ada, but that's a good thing about McAllister's defense. As Ponce is checking in, that's a good thing about McAllister's defense. They've been forcing a lot of turnovers as well. So even though they've had more than they'd like, they're forcing it themselves. Ponce checks in for Marshall. 19 seconds left in the first. 6-point lead. Bounce pass, Ponce. Pons one dribble, high post, 2 up by Spears. It's too strong off the back iron. Rebounded by Richardson. She takes it in stride. 9 seconds left to go in the first. Richardson, right front court. Dribbles behind the back. Step back, long three is no good. Off the left side. Offensive board, 1 second. Lost the ball. She did not get it off in time, so there is no shot. We head to the second quarter. Lady Buffaloes leading 16-10 here on KNED.
Best Western Inn and American Lodge and Suites in McAlester are both locally owned and operated. Both offer clean and comfortable rooms at a great price. Best Western Inn and American are proud sponsors of McAlester Buffalo Sports, wishing the best of luck to all the players and coaches. Remember, when you need a clean, comfortable room at a great price, think Best Western Inn and American Inn Suites, both located on the 69 bypass in McAlester.
What's with the chips?
It's a little gift for my Valentine.
Not chocolates? What?
February is the perfect time to surprise your Valentine with a certified pre-owned Nissan.
Financing is as low as 3.99%
And comes with a 100,000-mile powertrain warranty.
Hey, don't eat those chips in my car.
Don't forget to tell them Maddie sent ya.
Fenton Nissan is your best deal dealer. Learn more at FentonNissan.com.
We begin the second quarter. Lady Buffaloes leading 16-10 over the Ada Lady Cougars. It's Ty Davis, Avery Alberson, Jalen Spears, Jada Pons, Jada Hallman on the floor for the black and gold. Currently, Richardson has the ball for the Lady Cougars inside the circle, right next to it. 16-10, Lady Buffaloes lead. Just starting the second, Richardson with a good drive towards the rack, but can't make the shot. We have a rebound by Holloman. Holloman, cross half court line, stops high post, back out, far corner, open three by Spears. That rims out. Almost halfway down the hoop, but couldn't get it. Ponce wound up getting an offensive rebound and a second chance for McAlester as they had the possession arrow. 7:33 remaining in the half. Alberson will inbound left of the glass. Looks, feeds it far corner. Spears again, open three on the way. This one's a 2. It's going to be missed. Another offensive rebound, this time by Davis. Left-handed shot is missed. And this is another tie ball, but this one's going to go with Ada. Number 44. That is Gracie Dotson getting the board for Ada. Katie Allen checks in for Alberson. 35 seconds into the second. Lady Buffaloes up by 6. Wyatt was mentioning during the break, McAlester.
McAlester with 6 turnovers, Ada with 5.
So, again, that's been pretty even right there. Nearly a carry. Strong across the half-court line. Through traffic. Stops at the top of the key. Bounce pass to the near corner. Grabbing it was Truitt. Truitt gets it to Richardson near the half-court line. Guarded by Davis. 7:05 left to go in the half. Richardson, good drive, and she's fouled on the drive. Foul will be on, I believe that's Ponce. That is her first personal. It's on the shot. Team foul number 3 on McAlester. And all 3 fouls on the Lady Buffaloes so far have been shooting fouls against Sanaya Richardson. First shot by Richardson is made, making it 16-11. Where are they from the free throw line?
Ada is 4 of 5 from the charity stripe tonight.
Gotcha. Second shot by Richardson. I'll make that 5 of 6. 16-12, Lady Buffaloes up by 4. 7 minutes remaining in the half. Hallman works opposite of a screen of Allen. Between the ring, Spears, near corner, Ponce. No one's open. Bounce passes it way too far to the left. Hallman grabs it loose, though, and Richardson takes it right back from her. A steal by Ada. Richardson driving towards the rim. Good move, up for 2. She's fouled again on the shot. This foul will be on Katie Allen, her first personal. And if Ada makes both their free throws here, half of their points are going to come from the line. First shot by Richardson is made to make it 16-13. Lady Buffaloes, I believe, have had 2 points from the free throw line so far. Take that back, 3. They've had 3. Second shot by Richardson is made. And yes, half the points for Ada coming from the charity stripe. Timeout called by Coach Owen. We'll take it. Buffs up by 2, 6:45 left to go in the half here on KNED.
Since 1952, W.E. Alford Propane has been your source for propane, both residential and commercial. W.E. Alford Propane serves eastern and southeastern Oklahoma with locations in the Eufaula area, McAlester, Shakota, Wilburton, Hartshorn, Muskogee, and more. If you need propane, there's only one number to call. Winter will be here before you know it, so call today, 918-423-3121. W.E. Alford Propane, serving the area for 70 years.
Lady Buffaloes leading right now over the Ada Lady Cougars 16-14, 6:45 remaining in the half. Right now the drive by Sanaya Richardson has been Ada's best play so far. They've gotten 7 out of their 14 points on it. She's been fouled or scored on most of those, and she's been able to convert at the line. McAllister's leading by 2. Allen has it left front court between the rings over to Spears. 6:36 remaining in the half. Free throw line jumper by Ponce. Gets the Tiger Woods roll. Was hanging off the rim and then just fell through dramatic-like and makes it 18-14.
And Jada now with 7 points for Jada Ponce.
Strong cross-court pass to Nelson. Near corner 3 is up and back ironed. Offensive rebound. Back outside of the right wing to Strong. Strong left open. She'll take the 3, and this one's off the back iron. Rebounded by Allen. Allen gives it ahead over to Ponce. Ponce ahead to Holloman. Holloman, top of the key, high dribble. Inside the paint. Runner up. She's fouled. Can't get the shot, though. She'll go to the free throw line. I have a feeling this game could be coming down to free throws. You're going to have to be able to make yours. It's been called evenly on both sides. McAlester, so far today, I believe they are 3 of 5. And now they're 3 of 6 as Holloman misses the first one. This trip to the charity stripe brought to you by Big V Feed Center. For all of your animals' feeding needs, visit us in McAlester, Kiowa, and Shakota. Go Buffs. Holloman's second free throw is made, and the Lady Buffaloes are up 19-14. Against Ada the first time around, McAlester shot 80% from the line. Richardson across the half-court line, top of the key, drives in again, goes up for 2, and again misses. Rebounded by Davis. Davis taking it ahead, looking down floor, finds Spears. Spears under to the basket, can't make the shot, gets her own rebound, goes up for a second chance, and that makes it 21-14. If people are criticizing Russell Westbrook, they be saying she's stat padding. That's a good shot by Jalen Spears. Obviously, she's not baseline, back outside of the right wing. Spears incredible right there on the drive and the score. She's a great rebounder. She does a lot of things well. She shoots the ball well. She's a great defender as we have a left wing 3. Richardson misses it off the angle right. And talking about rebounds for Spears, she's got another one. Out ahead over to Ponce. Dribbles the right wing, kicks it near corner. Allen open for the 3. It's a big one, missed it though. Fight for the rebound. Ada's got it. Lady Buffaloes up 21-14, 5:12 remaining in the half.
And you mentioned Jalen Spears, a great rebounder. She has 5 defensive boards tonight.
Richardson driving in. She's got another offensive rebound. So she's got to get at least 6 as we have a foul on the floor. It's going to be on Jada Ponce. That'll be her second personal. Bailey Marshall checking in for Ponce. 5 minutes, 6 seconds left in the half. Lady Buffaloes with their largest lead yet, a 7-point lead. Ada inbounding to the mid-range area. 2 is up. Missed it. Good defense by Marshall. Marshall grabs the rebound. Passes it off over to Spears. Under 5 remaining in the half. Near corner. Holloman finds a lane. Goes up for 2, and she's fouled again. She'll go to the free throw line. The way that Richardson and Holloman play are very similar. They're both able to drive, and they both have an excellent outside shot. That's team foul number 6 on Ada. First personal on Carson Woods. First shot by Holloman. No good either off the back iron. Again, uncharacteristic. Holloman's an 81% free throw shooter. That's her third missed free throw of the night.
Yeah, she's shooting 50% from the charity stripe, 3 of 6 tonight.
Was 4 of 6 against Ardmore back on, last night actually. Jada hits her second free throw, and the Lady Buffaloes are up by 8, 22-14. Richardson lobs near corner over to Strong. Strong back to Richardson, left front court. Back to Strong, near corner. Guarded up by Marshall. Bounce pass top of the key. Looking inside. Find someone along the baseline. Truitt for 2. Got it. 22-16. Ada trailing McAlester. Spears inbounds to Holloman. Both teams starting to find their shot a little bit here. Past the right wing, Marshall. Bounce pass. Looks inside, finds Allen. Allen one-on-one, two. She banks it in. 24-16. Lady Buffaloes back up by 8.
Allen now up to 5 points.
Trading punches here in MacTown. Richardson passes high post, back out right wing. Open threes on the way, and this one's airballed. Rebounded by Marshall. And there's a foul along the baseline. Foul's going to be on number 25, which is Abby Strong, and that will send Marshall on the other side for a 1-and-1. Marshall averaging 2.1 points per game, 1.7 rebounds per game. At the line, 37% so far this year. But one of the top shooters from the field this year, 44% for the sophomore Bailey Marshall. Here's a 1-and-1. Her free throw attempt, missed it, and rebounded by Ada. Down the near sideline, Richardson will go. Stops left wing, guarded up by Spears. Looks like a 3-2 zone defense by McAlester. Richardson hands it near corner, Truitt for 3. Truitt missed it. Offensive rebound by Richardson, goes past Holloman and scores. Good move. Shoveled right to the side and was able to finish and make it a 6-point deficit for Ada, 24-18. Can McAlester answer back? Holloman tries to, goes up for 2 strong, misses it. Rebounded by Davis, second chance for McAlester. Near corner, Davis to the top of the key. Spears open for 3. That one's short. Rebounded by Ada. Neither team really shooting all that well from 3 so far tonight. Richardson across the half-court line. Totally different game than what we saw over in Ada when McAlester put up nearly 40 and a half. Richardson on the edge of the circle. Lobbing, near corner, Truitt. Looks inside, no one's open. To the top of the key. Over to Williams. Williams back to Truitt, near corner. No one's open. Truitt lobs it back over to Richardson. In the front court. 3:05 remaining in the half. Richardson will try driving, lost the ball, gathers it back left wing, near corner to Truitt. Truitt bounce pass back to Richardson. Back to Truitt, near corner. Truitt, bounce pass, baseline, high post, 2 up by Williams, got it. And it makes it a 4-point game, 24-20. Patience, good offensive possession there for the Ada Lady Cougars. Ending with 2. Holloman passes, angle right, Spears, near corner to Bailey Marshall. Back over to Holloman. Still in the corner. Holloman around the arc, dribbles between the legs. We'll take it to the circle and reset the offense. Under 2.5 left in the half. Marshall looking inside, finds Katie Allen after a beautiful pass from Bailey Marshall. Allen finishes and makes it 26-20. Great pass through a couple of different defenders there for Marshall. 2:15 left in the half. Passing left wing, Williams feeds it into the corner over to Strong. Strong working around the arc. Handing it off over to Richardson. Richardson finds a lane again. Is bumped by Marshall. That'll send her to the free. No, it won't. That's going to be on the floor. It should be. I don't think she went up with the shot yet.
Now they're giving her the free
they're going to give her the free throws. So Richardson back to the free throw line. I thought her last foul that was against her, or that was on Richardson as she makes the first one. I thought that one was more of a shot than that one right there. I didn't think she was going up for it yet. As Richardson now has 13 points. Spears checks out, and so does Davis. As Alverson and Ponce comes back into the game. Just to pull it back within 4. Richardson's shot is up and made. 2:02 left in the half, 26-22. Holloman passing left, almost traveled by Holloman. Allen, overhead pass top of the key. Alverson feeds it right wing. Has an open lady, finds Allen, right block 2, good. 28-22, excellent play drawn up by Coach Owen and the Buffalo staff. 1:43 remaining in the half.
Katie Allen now with 9 points.
Cross half court line, lobbing, right front court. Williams feeding it far corner. Over to Woods. Woods back to the top of the key. Williams for 3. Williams misses it. Ball is going towards the corner and going out of bounds after an offensive rebound by Strong. Are the Lady Cougars, and McAlester gets the ball. Up by 6. Lady Buffaloes are led by as much as 8. Ada has led by only 2 so far. A lot like what we saw back in Ada in January. Ponce passes. Angle right, Holloman. Bounce pass inside the perimeter. Ponce thinks about driving and does so. She's fouled. She'll go to the line. We mentioned it in the first quarter. This game is going to come down to free throws. It just plain will. So far, Ada's been making theirs. McAlester about 50% right now.
Yeah, right at 50%, 5 of 10 for McAlester.
Now they're below it. Ponce misses the first one. Ponce on the season, she's a 65% free throw shooter. McAllister's pretty good on the year from the line, 66%, but tonight, not the night you wanted to struggle from the line. Ponce's second attempt is on the way, and she makes that one. So Lady Buffalo staying at 50% on the night. 29-22, Lady Buffalo's on top by 7. Just a little over a minute left in the half. Richardson lobs to the right wing, over to Woods. Woods, cross-court pass near corner to Strong. Nearly overshot Strong, but she hauls it in and passes it into the circle over to Richardson. Richardson working left, dribbles between legs, goes past Allen, feeds near corner. Strong, open three. That one's missed off the front side of the rim. Offensive rebound by Truitt. She dribbles it back out beyond the perimeter. Richardson eyes the rim, steps back, dribbles back towards the line, gets a screen. Allen right past that screen. The high post, Marshall's bumped. Back mid-post, 2 is missed. Rebounded by Holloman. 33 seconds left in the half. Holloman taking it to the top of the key. Passes out left wing. Alberson 3 off the left side of the rim. Ponce got the offensive rebound to the near corner. She passes angle right. 21 seconds. Alberson, high post. Ball's tipped. Stolen by Stolen by number 32, Dotson. 14 seconds in the half. 7-point lead for the Lady Buffs. Richardson with 9. Works off a screen. Top of the key. Richardson drives. In the paint, bumped. She goes up and scores, but they're going to call it on the floor. They're calling it on the floor. Still free throws anyway, but it's not an and one. 1-and-1 coming up here for Sanaya Richardson. Fouls on Marshall, her second. So Richardson eyes the rim. 1-and-1 here. Has only missed 1 free throw so far tonight. And she still has only missed 1. She sinks the first one. They gave her the, what do you have the score? They gave her that bucket. They need to take that away. It's 29-23, not 29-25 right now. Second shot is up. Back ironed it. Rebounded by Ada. Back to Richardson. Right wing 3 at the buzzer is airballed. And we'll head to the end of the first half. McAlester leading 29-23. That is the score right now. They gave them an extra 2. We'll come back with some halftime stats here in just a moment on KNED.
I used to have a friend whose car got sideswiped by another vehicle. No mechanical damage, but it sure left him with an ugly ride. The insurance company offered to repair it, but my friend decided to take the money and run. That's a bad move. A year later, he had to sell it, and that's when he discovered that a little paint and body work would have doubled the resale value on his car. Invest your money wisely. Buck Wilson Frame and Body Shop, 103 East Oklahoma, McAlester.
Hey guys, it's Sam from Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford in beautiful McAlester. If you're looking for a truck and you want to save a buck, then you're in luck. It's time for a new Ford truck. If you're wanting it for fun in the sun, work, or play, today is your lucky day. Like I said, today is the day, so don't delay. Get off your seat and try the truck that won't be beat. So come on down to Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford in beautiful McAlester and let us make it happen for you.
Caring Hands Healthcare Centers offers high-quality, affordable care with locations in McAlester and Hartshorn. Caring Hands provides easy access to healthcare at reduced costs, medical, dental, behavioral health, and substance abuse services. We accept Medicare, Medicaid, and commercial insurance, and offer reduced pricing for patients that are underinsured or not insured based on income. We offer transportation and a 340B discount pharmacy program. Caring Hands Healthcare Centers. For more information, call 918-426-2442.
My wife makes the best lasagna, even in that old kitchen of ours. She deserves the best kitchen money can buy, but all our cash was tied up. So we went to the Bank N.A. for a loan for our kitchen remodel, and the folks at the Bank N.A. came through for us and our family. Plus, the Bank N.A. is local, so the money stays in town. Call 918-423-2265 or go into the Bank N.A. to get your loan for whatever your family wants or needs. The Bank N.A. Strong, secure, and ready to loan. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Are you looking for the best customer service possible? McAlester Pepsi is your total beverage provider. From bar needs to school concession stands, McAlester Pepsi has everything in between. Fountain, vending, coolers, and cups. McAlester Pepsi has you covered. 2019 and 2020 and 2022 awarded Bottler of the Year. McAlester Pepsi has taken the hometown service to the national level with all eyes in the Pepsi world on McAlester. They're watching and wondering what's next. Visit McAllisterPepsi.com for more information. Locally owned and operated since 1939.
Patriot Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram is ready to make a deal. Check this out. Right now, Patriot is offering 1.9% financing for 72 months and $2,500 cash back on a brand new 23 Jeep Grand Cherokee Limited. Here's a 2022 Ram Lone Star Bighorn 4x4 with up to $4,750 cash back and 1.9% APR for 72 months. The best deal on a new vehicle is always at Patriot Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in McAlester.
Welcome back to McAlester, Oklahoma. The Lady Buffaloes lead the Ada Lady Cougars 29-23 at the end of the first half. They ended up getting it fixed on the scoreboard. When you know connections, you can end up texting Larry Barnett and say, hey, we have video evidence that shot didn't count at the end of the first half. Hey, again, it's a 7-point lead for the McAlester Lady Buffaloes. Let's go ahead and look at our halftime stats, brought to you by First Realty.
For more than 50 years, First Realty has helped the residents of McAlester and the surrounding area with their real estate needs, whether residential or commercial. First Realty will guide you through the process of buying or selling your home or business. You can view our property inventory online at first-realty.net. And if you're into pickleball, the Pickle Palace is open. For membership information, call 918-424-3720 or go to picklepalaceok.com.
Well, the first stat is we're not up by 7, we're up by 6. Again, all my math teachers from McAlester would be upset with me right now.
Well, math is mental abuse to humans. So
let's go ahead and let's look at some stats for McAlester.
All right, Katie Allen, she leads in scoring at the half with 9 points on 4 of 5 shooting. That's good for 80%. She is 50% from 3 with 1 made 3 tonight. Also has 2 boards. Jada Holloman has 8 points tonight on 2 of 6 shooting, 4 of 7 from the charity stripe. That's good for 57% and has 4 defensive boards, also 1 steal. Jada Ponce, she has 8 points tonight on 75% shooting. She's 50% from the charity stripe and also has 6 boards. Jalen Spears has 2 points tonight on 1 of 8 shooting. She also has 6 boards, 1 offensive board, 5 defensive boards. Alberson has 2 points tonight on 1 of 3 shooting. She also has 2 boards. And Harris Davis, she also has a couple of boards, has 3 boards. And that's going to round out your scoring.
All right, let's go ahead and look at our team stats here for tonight.
Your McAlester Lady Buffaloes are 11 of 27. That's good for 41% from the field tonight. Ada Lady Cougars are 6 of 32. That is good for 19%.
Wow. So, again, Ada's only down by 6. And McAlester shooting 41%, but Ada 19%.
Yeah.
I've never seen that before.
Also, neither team shooting particularly well from beyond the arc. McAlester just 1 of 8. That's good for 12%. Ada Lady Cougars 1 of 16, just 6% from beyond the arc. Also, McAlester Lady Buffaloes, here's the difference. 6 of 12, that's good for 50%. Ada Lady Cougars, 10 of 12. That is good for 83% from the charity stripe.
So right now, Ada making the most out of their opportunities at the free throw line. Again, for Richardson, she's got, I think, all the free throw attempts for Ada so far. She is had 10. She's hit 10 free throws, so 10 out of her 17. She's got 17 out of the 23 points for Ada. So we're going to look at our rebounds now.
McAlester Lady Buffs with 6 offensive boards to Ada Lady Cougars 7. Also, McAlester with 19 defensive boards to Ada with 12. McAlester Lady Buffaloes looks like they have forced 6 Ada turnovers. Meanwhile, McAlester with 8 turnovers themselves.
Did much better in the second quarter when it came to controlling the ball than they did in the first. McAlester with 6 turnovers in the first quarter, only 2 in the second. So I think both teams had 2 turnovers in the second quarter. And final stat with blocks, do we have any?
We don't have any blocks for either side.
All right, looking at some keys to the second half, we'll start with
Wyatt. Second half, well, of course, you're going to want to score in the charity stripe. Again, this game's probably going to come down to free throws. Right now, again, Ada 10 of 12 from the charity stripe. McAlester 50%, 6 of 12.
Nate, any keys to the second half that you can think of?
Just kind of like we were talking about earlier, the turnovers. Just make sure we clean that up. And
which they have.
Yeah, and they mostly from the first quarter. And really double team 23 anytime she has it.
Sanaya Richardson, that's right. Here's the deal. I mean, if you can also get her into foul trouble, because right now she's able to drive, and when you can get someone into foul trouble, because that's been most of their offense, driving, either scoring off the drive, finding someone open off the drive, or getting fouls and then going to the line off the drive. If you can get her into foul trouble, that makes you more hesitant to want to drive towards the rim just because you're risking a possible charge and getting more into foul trouble. So if you can get her into foul trouble, it's a totally different game. Offense, I like what you're doing. Again, you're putting up 29 points in the first half against a pretty good Ada defense that's only giving up 45.5 points per game per game on the year. So yeah, keep on doing what you're doing on offense. You're finding some creases. You're finding some openings to score. Just make sure that, again, what hurt McAlester back against Ada, the only thing that McAlester struggled with against Ada in the first game in January, they led by 12 at the half. They went on a 4-minute scoring drought, and that let a dynamic offense in Ada get back into the game and eventually win it. You got to be able to keep on matching Ada, which they've been able to do. McAlester got up to an 8-point lead, and Ada's trying to chip away at that, but McAlester has been answering right back every time that Ada's been able to get a little bit of momentum. They're going to keep on scoring, match Ada.
Yep, keep your offense sustained. Don't let that shot go cold.
All right, we're going to be back here in about a minute and a half. You're listening to McAlester Basketball as they lead 29-23 in the ladies' game over Ada here on KNED.
Patriot Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram is ready to make a deal. Check this out. Right now, Patriot is offering 1.9% financing for 72 months and $2,500 cash back on a brand new 23 Jeep Grand Cherokee Limited. Here's a 2022 Ram Lone Star Bighorn 4x4 with up to $4,750 cash back and 1.9% APR for 72 months. The best deal on a new vehicle is always at Patriot Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in McAlester. Vickers Furniture is having an inventory reduction sale. I know, just another sale, right? No, this is truly an inventory reduction sale. Vickers ordered new furniture back in the fall, and they need to sell what they have to make room for it. Honestly, sofas start at just $298. $298 for a brand new sofa. Now that's what I'm talking about. The inventory reduction sale going on now at Vickers Furniture, 2nd and Wyandotte, McAlester.
This is definitely the longest I saw two teams go into the locker room for a little while. Neither team had any warm-up shots during halftime. Both teams, with Coach Christy Jennings for the Ada Lady Cougars and Coach Jared Owen for the McAlester Lady Buffaloes, talking with their team for a long time in the locker room. They come out of the break, McAlester with a 29-23 lead right now as we are about to begin the third quarter and switch sides. I'm your voice of the Buffaloes, Brandon Green, alongside Wyatt the Cadillac Kid Hubbard, your stats man / color commentator, and every once in a while popping in on the mic, Mr. Nate Brown on the camera.
What's up?
Thank you to Austin Wheat back over at the McAlester Radio Studios. All right, so we are having the whistle. Again, McAlester wearing their home white uniforms, Ada wearing their gray uniforms. 29-23 is the score. And we'll see what McAlester rolls with out of the break. It looks like it's going to be Jalen Spears, Jada Ponce, Katie Allen, Avery Alverson, and Jada Holloman, the starters for the Lady Buffaloes. McAlester will have the ball, up by 6. Again, now shooting on the left side of the half-court line. Spears passes into the backcourt over to Holloman, and we're back underway. Holloman passing angle right over to Alverson. Alverson top of the key to Spears, swinging it left wing. Holloman finds Ponce top of the key, working it to the right wing. Spears, bounce pass, baseline double teamed as Holloman. She's pushed down, and a steal by Ada. Richardson stopping, free throw line jumper up and missed it, rebounded by Spears. Spears ahead over to Holloman. Holloman, we'll see if she pushes it. She'll try to, gets it back out. Angle left three by Alverson, paint it gold. Avery Alverson gives the Lady Buffaloes their largest lead of the game, 32-23. 7:21 left to go in the third.
That's her first three on the night. She has 5.
Lobbing, right front court to the near corner. Grabbing it is Nelson. Nelson open. She'll take the three. That's short. Rebounded by Holloman. Hallman ahead over to Alberson. Perfect pass, Alberson. She can't score in transition. Offensive board by Spears. Her shot's blocked and rebounded by Ada. Richardson down the other side. Good defensive stop by the Lady Cougars. Far corner three is going to be missed. Rebounded by Holloman in the corner. 6:53 remaining in the third. Holloman left wing. Passing, angle right, Alberson. Alberson looking inside, no one's open. One dribble to the top of the key over to Allen. Overhead pass, left wing. Holloman drives, tough two, contested, missed off the back iron. And a good rebound. And we have a rebound by Jacoby Williams for Ada. Richardson down the near sideline. Under 6.5 left to go in the third. Allen's done a good job playing defense against Richardson so far. Pass inside, good one. It's up and good for two. Williams came loose and makes it 32-25. Ada trailing McAlester by 7. 6:14 remaining in the third. Williams now with 4. Left wing three by Allen's going to be off. That's off the top or front side of the rim. Pond's trying to track it down. She can't as she runs it to the McAlester bench. Good hustle. Tori Kilburn on the bench says, hey, good hustle, good job. Just a little bit out in front of her. It'll go back to the Lady Cougars. 6 minutes, 5 seconds left in the third. Richardson is going to be crossing that court line. No look pass along the baseline, too far off to the right side. She was trying to go for Williams where they scored the last time, right around that same play. That time unsuccessful. Lady Buffaloes up by 7. Left wing, Holloman lost the ball, and we have a foul called, and Ada's not going to like that call. That's going to be Richardson's first personal, as she nearly had the steal, but there came the whistle. 5:48 remaining in the third. Spears is going to inbound. 7-point lead again for McAlester. Spears, bounce pass off the foot, but it found its way over to Holloman. High off the glass, misses the shot. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by McAlester. Had the lane for a little bit. Ada closed up on it well. A little high off the glass. No good for McAlester, and Ada moves the other way. Pass down to the low post. Now along the baseline, far corner, Nelson fakes the three to the top of the key. Richardson wide open three is rimmed out. Offensive rebound. Underneath the basket, 2 is up, and we have a foul on the shot. Holloman was tying her shoe during that possession there for Ada. She saw that Ada was moving her way, and she kind of had to just fix it for a little bit. She finally fixes it up, but that almost led to 2 easy points here for Ada. Now at the line will be number 32, Tylee Dotson. First free throw is good. Got to give all the credit to Ada right now. They've been getting those free points. They've only missed 2 free throw attempts, 11 of 13. Back to a 6-point game. And now it's a 5-point game. 32-27. 5:30 remaining in the third. Davis checked in. Top of the key over to Spears. She came in for Alberson. Mid-range, Ponce. Back outside far corner. Holloman goes baseline, goes up tough for 2. Got the bucket. It's a 7-point game again, 34-27. Holloman now with 10. 5:11 left in the third. Richardson splits the defenders, pulls up from the free throw line. She can't get the roll, rebounded by Spears. Spears one dribble ahead over to Holloman. Holloman surveying the field, looks ahead for Davis, and this one's thrown too far off to the left. Had Davis open. Just a little bit off to the left. And I'll get the ball back over to Ada. 5 minutes remaining in the third. Richardson lobs it over to Strong. Angle right. Pass is going to be partially tipped, but finds its target. And a good turnaround jumper by Tylee Dotson makes it a 5-point game again. Holloman works quickly on the other side of the floor, the angle right, and she'll hear a timeout called by Coach Owen. We'll take it with 4:45 remaining in the third. Lady Buffaloes lead by 5 here on KNED.
Best Western Inn and American Lodge and Suites in McAlester are both locally owned and operated. Both offer clean and comfortable rooms at a great price. Best Western Inn and American are proud sponsors of McAlester Buffalo Sports, wishing the best of luck to all the players and coaches. Remember, when you need a clean, comfortable room at a great price, think Best Western Inn and American Inn Suites, both located on the 69 bypass in McAlester.
4 minutes, 45 seconds left in the third. Lady Buffaloes on top of the Ada Lady Cougars, 34-29. It's McAlester Basketball leading by 5. It's Ty Davis, Jalen Spears, Jada Ponce, Jada Hallman, Katie Allen on the floor for McAlester. Inbound into the backcourt, over to Hallman. Passes over to Davis. Angle right, she'll try driving. Finds a lane, passes along the baseline, tipped and stolen by Strong. Along the baseline, if it would have got past her, Allen was open alone in the corner for a 3 attempt. Nelson passes inside, good look. Ball stripped, Davis jumps on it, and we have a tie ball staying with Ada. So Ada will get it back, 4:25 left in the third. Ada trying to pull it maybe back within a possession if they can score here for the first time in a little while. They missed the shot though. Ball's on the deck, and it'll be another offensive rebound by Ada here in the third. Allen strips it loose, and she's got the steal. Says no more shots for you on this possession. Hallman to the top of the key. Stops, looks out to the near corner. Ponce open for 3. Painted gold! Jada Ponce with the tray, and the Lady Buffaloes back up by 8. 37-29, 4:03 remaining in the third.
Jada Ponce up to 11.
Richardson looks inside, through her hand, stolen by Ponce. Ponce looking ahead, finds Allen. Allen ahead over to Davis, right block, misses the shot. Offensive board by Davis. She scores. Lady Buffs up double digits. 39-29. McAllister's getting louder, and they're getting more full as the night's going on. 3:41 remaining in the third. Richardson lost the ball. It'll be tipped loose by Katie Allen. Allen may not have a ton of points here tonight. She was the leading scorer at the break, but she's been fantastic on defense.
Yeah, she's been contributing in a lot of different ways tonight.
Passing to the backcourt over to Richardson. She passes to the far corner. Nelson thought about the 3, gets Lady to the jump and passes it back to the angle left area. Richardson back to Nelson. Nelson takes the far corner 3. That one's off the back iron. Rebounded by Allen. Pass tipped by Truitt, and she's got the steal. Gives the possession right back over to Ada. Nelson passes to a cutting Richardson towards the rim. That one's too strong. Rebounded by Spears, and she's got a foul charged against the lady that crashed in behind her. That'll be Jacoby Williams. I believe that's her third personal.
Her fourth.
Fourth personal. No,
third.
You're right, third personal.
My bad.
Far corner, Allen for 3. Painted gold! And McAllister's finding their stroke from beyond the arc. Timeout called by Coach Jennings. McAllister up 42-29. 3:04 left to go in the third here on KNED.
Since 1952, W.E. Alford Propane has been your source for propane, both residential and commercial. W.E. Alford Propane serves eastern and southeastern Oklahoma with locations in the Eufaula area, McAlester, Shakota, Wilburton, Hartshorn, Muskogee, and more. If you need propane, there's only one number to call. Winter will be here before you know it, so call today, 918-423-3121. W.E. Alford Propane, serving the area for 70 years.
Hey guys, it's Sam from Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford in beautiful McAlester. If you're looking for a truck and you want to save a buck, then you're in luck. It's time for a new Ford truck.
On the video side of things, we're going to go back to that commercial when we come out of the break. Our video or our board operator back at McAlester Radio, you can name drop if you want to and message them on Facebook. Austin and Weed did not listen to my commands. That was supposed to be a 60-second break, but it's okay. The Lady Buffaloes are leading 42-29 with 3:04 left to go in the third quarter. But we will, what commercial was that was playing?
That was Freedom Ford.
All right, we're going to get Sam Wampler. We're going to take care of you when we go back to the next commercial break on the video side of things. Again, we're simulcasting this game on radio and on YouTube, on the McAlester Radio YouTube channel. Again, Lady Buffaloes up 42-29. Largest lead of the series so far for McAlester, 13 points. Katie Allen, Ty Davis, Jada Hallman, Jalen Spears, Jada Ponce on the floor for the Lady Buffaloes. McAlester showing a little bit of pressure in the backcourt. Richardson lost the ball, stolen by Allen. Ahead over to Davis. Davis with the layup, good. Lady Buffaloes up by 15. And Coach Owen says keep on delivering pressure. Pass across half-court line over to Strong. They beat the press. Along to the near corner. Strong passes back over to the right front court to Williams. Lady Buffaloes up by 15. Williams stops, right wing 3. It's a big one for him. They miss it. Rebounded by Ponce. Ponce pushing ahead over to Holloman. Holloman looking for Davis. Good pass to Davis along the baseline to the far corner. They're going to say that Davis stepped out of bounds before she delivered the pass. 2:32 left in the third. McAlester up by 15. There's been one foul on McAlester here in the third, 2 on Ada. Pass to the far corner. Nelson passes high post. Back outside over to Richardson. Straight away to the near corner. Strong. Pass along the baseline. Tipped loose by Ponce and out of bounds. It'll be Richardson inbounding along the baseline right of the glass. Richardson looking around. Can't find anyone. Pass is going to be batted again by Ponce. She's everywhere, man. On the inbound, she knocks it loose. Back into the corner near the student section, which is completely full here tonight. Richardson inbounds to Nelson. Angle right. She steps up to the line. Passes back near corner to Richardson. Lobs back to Nelson. Thought about the long three. Lob back to Nelson. Or excuse me, Richardson. Back baseline, Truitt. High post. Good move inside. Williams for two. Scores. And that makes it 44-31. That breaks that 10-0 run by McAlester. Holloman driving in coast to coast on a road trip. She can't score, though. Rebounded by Williams. Just bounced off the iron. Rebounded. Richardson moving the other way near corner. Truitt. Cross-court pass to the top of the key. Around over to Nelson. Long left wing three is back ironed. But good box out. Rebounded by Davis. Davis down the floor. Stops left front court. Picks up her dribble. Is hacked. And it's going to be stolen by Truitt. Truitt moving the other way. Bounce pass to Strong. Layup is up and good. 44-33. It's an 11-point lead for McAlester. 90 seconds left in the third. Ponce across the half-court line. Pass over to Holloman. In front of the scores table. To Spears. Spears. Pass tipped. And it's going to be, again, tipped. Taken by Spears in the backcourt. Spears. Pass over to Holloman. And she'll walk it across the half-court line with 1:10 left in the third. It's one thing that can get McAlester into trouble. They got to keep on taking care of the ball like they've been doing. Good pass over to Spears. Ponce finds Spears. And that makes it 46-33. 60 seconds left to go in the third quarter.
Jalen Spears now has 4 points, but more importantly, she has 10 rebounds tonight. She's been taking care of business down in the paint.
Lob, angle right, cross-court pass, and Holloman read it like a book. 2-on-2, goes towards the rim, and she's fouled on the shot. Second foul on Richardson, and Holloman goes to the line. This trip to the charity stripe brought to you by Big V Feed Center. For all of your animals feeding needs, visit us in McAlester, Kiowa, and Chakota. Go Buffs. Holloman treating Bob Brumley Gymnasium like it's the McAlester Public Library right there. Great read.
I was going to say, she looked like a free safety on that play, just waiting for the interception.
Holloman's free throw is off the back iron. McAlester still, one thing they're struggling with tonight are free throws. Free throws, I guess. That would be grammatically correct. Davis, Spears, and Ponce all check out. Jones, Alberson, and Marshall come in. Second attempt for Holloman. And once again, McAlester, 1 of 2 from the line. Puts Lady Buffaloes back up by 14, 47-33, 43 seconds remaining in the third. Richardson lobs, angle right over to Strong, thought about the three, passes high post. Williams can't find anyone open, bounce pass back to the near corner. Strong will take the three, and that one's too strong. No pun intended. Rebounded by Allen in a tie ball. It'll stay with McAlester, but it gives the possession arrow back over to Ada. 32 seconds remaining in the quarter. That was a quick tie ball. Holloman across the half-court line, gets a screen by Marshall, dribbles to the top of the key, finds the lane, stops, angle left. Finding Allen. Allen cuts and drives back to the top of the key. Wide open straight away. Three. Paint it gold. Jada Holloman puts a 50-burger on the board for the Lady Buffs. They lead 50-33 with 12 seconds left in the third.
Jada Holloman now with 14 points.
Richardson, left front court, drives, past Marshall, in the paint jumper, back ironed, rebounded by Holloman, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, finds Alberson at the buzzer layup. She didn't get it off in time, though. We'll head to the fourth quarter. The Lady Buffaloes leading by 17. Put those fours up in the air, Lady Buff fans. We'll be back in just a moment on KNED.
Hey guys, it's Sam from Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford in beautiful McAlester. If you're looking for a truck and you want to save a buck, then you're in luck. It's time for a new Ford truck. If you're wanting it for fun in the sun, work, or play, today is your lucky day. Like I said, today is the day, so don't delay. Get off your seat and try the truck that won't be beat. So come on down to Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford in beautiful McAlester and let us make it happen for you.
Caring Hands Healthcare Centers offers high-quality, affordable care with locations in McAlester and Hartshorn. Caring Hands provides easy access to health care at reduced costs, medical, dental, behavioral health, and substance abuse services. We accept Medicare, Medicaid, and commercial insurance and offer reduced pricing for patients that are underinsured or not insured based on income. We offer transportation and a 340B discount pharmacy program. Caring Hands Healthcare Centers. For more information, call 918-426-2442.
massive third quarter for the McAlester Lady Buffaloes. They scored 21 points in the third quarter, and they held Ada to only 10 as they lead 50-33 going to the fourth quarter, up by 17. And with the ball will be Ada, I believe. And it'll be Bailey Marshall, Avery Alberson, Kinley Jones, Katie Allen, and Jada Hallman on the floor for McAlester. Lady Buffaloes were a half second away from being up by 19, but Alberson couldn't get the layup in time before the buzzer sounded. So Ada with the basketball, angle right, top of the key, Williams. Bounce pass near corner, Strong. Strong looking around, bounce pass, goes wide, near the circle, taken back by Richardson. Richardson dribbles, feeds the far corner, spot up three, they need it, it's off the back iron. It'll be another offensive rebound, up for two, that one's made by number 11, Carson Woods, and it makes it a 15-point game, 50-35. Hallman stops angle right, passes over to Allen, feeds it back over to Hallman. Back to Allen, top of the key, around the world to the left wing. Alberson's already hit 1-3 tonight. Could have shot that one, past side post instead over to Hallman. Hallman feeds it inside to Allen, but it's going to be tipped and stolen by Ada. Moving the other way. Richardson pulls up for a left wing three, and they hit their first three since their first made shot of the game. And that pulls them within, well, that should have been a three. That should be 50-38. They gave him a two on that on the scoreboard. So I'm going to call it 50-38 here. 7 minutes left to go in the game. I didn't think she had a foot on the line.
If it is a three, they're just 2 of 25.
Hallman left wing three is going to be off the back iron. Rebounded. It's on the deck. Marshall's got it. Marshall lost it, and there's a foul called. That'd be the fourth team foul here on Ada, and they do change it to a three. As Davis, Spears, and Ponce all checking in. Jones, Marshall, and Alberson checking out. 6:50 remaining in the game. Who was the foul on? I never ended up finding. That was on Richardson, her third personal. Ponce needs to find somebody. Bounce pass inside over to Spears. Her shot's blocked. Gets it back over to Holloman. Her left block two is missed. Offensive board again, and Holloman puts it in. 52-38. McAlester eventually gets their 2 points. It's McAlester by 14. Nearly 6.5 left to go in the game. Angle right, pass tipped by Allen and out of bounds. Last touched by Allen. McAlester trying to hold on. We know how fast Ada can score. They've got a stick of dynamite in Sanaya Richardson. Again, at any moment, she can just completely take over a game. She just hit that last three to pull Ada within 12. We have a far corner person with the ball. It's Strong. Bounce pass over to Richardson. Left front court, cross court pass over to Truitt. Truitt, bounce pass. Inside, stolen by Davis. Davis being trailed from behind. 3-on-2. McAlster's got the numbers. Bounce pass over to Spears. Spears has her pass batted out of bounds, so it'll stay with McAlester with 6:10 remaining in the game. Ponce will inbound baseline, left of the glass. Ponce finds Davis completely wide open. Right block, she misses it. Then she gets the rebound, and then she's fouled.
Well, it was a smart play there. She was trying to draw the foul.
Right? This trip to the free throw line brought to you by Big V Feed Center. For all of your animals feeding needs, visit us in McAlester, Kiowa, and Chakota. Go Buffs. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back. Lady Buffaloes lead by 14 here on KNED.
My wife makes the best lasagna, even in that old kitchen of ours. She deserves the best kitchen money can buy, but all our cash was tied up. So we went to the Bank N.A. for a loan for our kitchen remodel, and the folks at the Bank N.A. came through for us and our family. Plus, the Bank N.A. is local, so the money stays in town. Call 918-423-2265 or go into the Bank N.A. to get your loan for whatever your family wants or needs. The Bank N.A. Strong, secure, and ready to loan. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Lady Buffaloes lead by 14. There was a foul called on number 22, Jacoby Williams. That's her fourth personal, which will send, I believe, Ty Davis to the free throw line. She'll be towing the line here in just a moment. 62% from the line on the year. What's McAlester shooting so far today? That has been the one thing that they kind of struggled with today as they lead Ada by 14.
They are shooting 50% from the charity stripe, 43% from the field for McAlester.
So Ty Davis at the free throw line. She'll get 2 attempts here with McAlester leading 52-48. Just a little over 6 minutes remaining in the game. Davis's free throw is no good off the right side of the rim. I don't know if they've made a first free throw yet tonight. I think all their shots that they made from the free throw line have been their second shot when they made the attempts at the line. And Davis Misses that one. So the first time today, McAllister's gone 0 of 2 from the line, and it's rebounded by Ada. The one thing they struggled with, far corner, Strong with the ball. Strong dribbling around the arc, bounce pass, high post. Near corner, Truitt, open three on the way. This one's way too strong, airballed and rebounded by Holloman. Ball comes loose, Ponce has got it. Ponce being trailed from behind. Ponce nearly traveled. Needs to find someone, finds Davis in the circle. Davis dribbles up towards the line. Stops inside the perimeter, backpedals, passes to Ponce, angle right, 5:40 left to go. Top of the key, Spears finds Holloman inside. Holloman up for two, off the right block. Lady Buffaloes lead by 16. Timeout called by Coach Jennings. 5:32 remaining in the game. McAllister up here on KNED.
I used to have a friend whose car got sideswiped by another vehicle. No mechanical damage, but it sure left him with an ugly ride. The insurance company offered to repair it, but my friend decided to take the money and run. That's a bad move. A year later, he had to sell it, and that's when he discovered that a little paint and body work would have doubled the resale value on his car. Invest your money wisely. Buck Wilson Frame and Body Shop, 103 East Oklahoma, McAllister.
5:32 remaining in the game. The McAllister Lady Buffaloes leading 54-38. It's a 16-point lead for McAllister. Trying to hold on to it. They have dominated the second half. Coach Jennings has 2 timeouts remaining for her team. Coach Owen has 3 in his pocket. Cougars with 5 personal fouls on them. McAllister with 2, but McAllister right now struggling at the free throw line. They're a little bit below 50% on the night. Ada, that's when they've been making their killing right now, is at the charity stripe. A lot of their points coming from there. Far corner. Passing high post. Long 2 is up. Way off. Rebounded by Holloman. Holloman takes it down the floor. 3-on-3. Drives in. Tough shot. Missed it. Rebounded by Ada. Now work the other way. Williams with the ball. 5:10 left to go. Williams passing near corner over to Strong. Met up well by Spears. Lobs it back. Right elbow. Williams passes far corner through the legs of Truitt and out of bounds. Turnover on Ada. McAlester basketball. Leading by 16. Inbound over to Holloman. And there's going to be a charge called on Holloman. That'll be her second personal.
And that's all we have to say.
That's all I'm saying about that. 11 inbound along the baseline. Bounce pass far corner over to Richardson. Richardson weaving through traffic. Stops at the left wing. Under 5 minutes remaining. Dribbles left, stops at the red line. Long three-pointer, no good. 5 at the board, Allen's got it. Allen is pushed, she's getting the ball back, and now she's pushed again out of bounds. And that will be on number 11, Carson Woods. Team foul number 6 here on Ada, with 4:44 remaining. Davis will inbound, passes over to Ponce. Ponce in the backcourt, crosses that court line. Waits for somebody. And now she's left alone. She'll pass an angle left. Davis, guarded up by Richardson. Dribbles left inside the perimeter, and she'll be fouled by Richardson. That's her 4th. And that's team foul number 7 here on Ada.
That'll put McAllister at the line for the remainder of the game.
Again, the one thing they've struggled with, though, is free throws.
It just takes one to change it, though.
That's actually Richardson's 3rd. I thought I saw that she had 3 fouls earlier. First shot made by Davis. Lady Buffaloes make it a 17-point game.
Davis now with 5 points tonight.
Second shot by the freshman is no good, but an offensive board by Allen, and she can't make the shot. Offensive board by Davis. She can't make it either. This time it's going to be rebounded by Ada, and they'll move the other way. 17-point game. Williams fouled it by Davis going down the floor. That'll be team foul number 4 here on McAllister. That's only Davis's first personal, so no harm, no foul there. Albertson coming in for Davis. Davis gets a big high five from Coach Owen. Ada will inbound into the backcourt. Richardson with the ball. Across half-court line she goes. Double teamed loosely. She'll lob it over to the right wing to Truitt. Truitt met by Albertson, splits the defenders, dribbles to the top of the key, hands it off over to Strong, lobs it to the left side, nearly overthrown, but Richardson hauls it in, driving in, Feeds it far corner. Big three for Ada from the corner. Airballed it, rebounded by Spears. Spears taking it down the floor, looks ahead for Holloman. Holloman can't handle it. It goes out of bounds. No, it nearly does. It's saved by Ada. Thrown up in the air. Williams hauls down the touchdown pass. Has Richardson open in the clear. Threw it a little bit too softly. It's gathered by Richardson, now stolen by Spears. And a timeout called by Coach Owen with 3:42 remaining in the game. 55-38, Lady Buffaloes up by 17 here on KNED.
Are you looking for the best customer service possible? McAlester Pepsi is your total beverage provider. From bar needs to school concession stands, McAlester Pepsi has everything in between. Fountain, vending, coolers, and cups. McAlester Pepsi has you covered. 2019 and 2020 and 2022 awarded Bottler of the Year. McAlester Pepsi has taken the hometown service to the national level with all eyes in the Pepsi world on McAlester. They're watching and wondering what's next. Visit McAllisterPepsi.com for more information. Locally owned and operated since 1939.
Patriot Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram is ready to make a deal. Check this out. Right now, Patriot is offering 1.9% financing for 72 months and $2,500 cash back on a brand new 23 Jeep Grand Cherokee Limited. Here's a 2022 Ram Lone Star Bighorn 4x4 with up to $4,750 cash back and 1.9% APR for 72 months. The best deal on a new vehicle is always at Patriot Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in McAlester.
3:42 left to go. 55-38. McAlester up by 17 over the Ada Lady Cougars. Trying to get their revenge after that overtime loss in Ada back on January 17th. Alberson currently with the ball. Alberson double team, goes opposite to the far corner. Pons driving in, up over a lady, and scores. It's a 19-point lead for McAlester. Great shot by Pons. She's tied her career high. She's got 13 points, matching her number. Richardson across half-court line. Lob it left wing. Pass is tipped out of bounds. Last touched by McAlester. It's tipped a couple of times. We were playing a different sport, volleyball, for a little while right there. Ada's going to inbound along the baseline. Woods trying to find someone that's open. McAlester guarding the inbound well. They'll have to throw it into the backcourt. It'll be tracked down. Allen's going to meet Truitt, who's got the ball in the backcourt, and a foul called on Allen. So since that was on the inbound, people might be wondering why that wasn't a backcourt violation. It was on the inbound. No one touched it. It just went into the backcourt, and that's why it would work no differently if someone just lobbed it into the backcourt. So Ada will keep the ball. 3:09 left to go in the game. McAlester up by 19. Pass to the top of the key. Strong thought about the three. Backpedals, lobs it inside. It'll be gathered by Williams. Williams for a two. Tough two. It's going to be airballed. Rebounded by Holloman. Holloman looking ahead. She'll drive, length of the floor, floater up, missed it. Offensive board by Holloman. Her two is up and good, and the Lady Buffaloes up by 21, 59-38. And a timeout called, once again, this time by Ada. We'll take it right here on KNED.
Vickers Furniture is having an inventory reduction sale. I know, just another sale, right? No, this is truly an inventory reduction sale. Vickers ordered new furniture back in the fall, and they need to sell what they have to make room for it. Honestly, sofas start at just $298. $298 for a brand new sofa. Now that's what I'm talking about. The inventory reduction sale going on now at Vickers Furniture, 2nd and Wyandotte, McAlester. Best Western Inn and American.
2:48 remaining in the game. The McAlester Lady Buffaloes leading by 21, 59-38. Again, just under 3 minutes remaining. McAlester trying to hold on to their lead. They're going to have Jalen Spears out on the floor with Katie Allen, who's playing with 3 fouls right now. Jada Holloman. Looks like Jada Ponce and Avery Alberson on the floor as well. That timeout was actually called by McAlester. They have 1 left. Ada's got 2. Pass to the right wing, Truitt with the ball. McAlester defense has been fantastic. They're going to try to keep it up and sign, seal, and deliver this win. Strong, angle right 3 is up and missed. Offensive rebound, back outside over to Strong. Right wing, that was just a little bit too strong by Abby. To the left wing, Williams will take the 3. That one is up and good. That makes it an 18-point game. Ada's going to call an immediate timeout. They have 1 more left. 2:23 left to go here on KNED.
Best Western Inn and American Lodge and Suites in McAlester are both locally owned and operated. Both offer clean and comfortable rooms at a great price. Best Western Inn and American are proud sponsors of McAlester Buffalo Sports, wishing the best of luck to all the players and coaches. Remember, when you need a clean, comfortable room at a great price, think Best Western Inn and American Inn Suites, both located on the 69 bypass in McAlester.
Ada just hit their third three of the game. They are 3 of 30 from beyond the arc. McAlester leading 59-41, and Ada's going to press. One of the first times that Ada's pressed today. McAlester going to try to beat it, and they do. Spears now has the numbers. Will she wait? Yes, she will. Pass over to Ponce. Ponce working out the pivot foot, will dribble away, drives towards the rim, stops in the paint, goes up for 2, and she scores. Jada Ponce with a new career high. She's got 15, and the Lady Buffaloes back up by 20. 2:04 remaining. Lob over to Truitt. McAlester working out of his own defense. That's worked very well tonight. Pass to the left wing. Under 2 minutes left to go. Cross-court pass to Williams. Williams playing with 4 fouls. Back pedals. Passes near corner to Strong. Strong guarded by Spears. Lobbing back inside the circle. 1:45 left to go. Bounce pass. Near corner Strong. No one's open. Lobbing back over to Richardson. Out by the circle. Lobbing back near corner. Spears. Pass tipped. And it's going to be stolen by Ponce. Ponce weaving through traffic. Crosses over a lady. Goes towards the rim. Feeds it near corner. Allen can take the 3 if she wants to. She's instead going to burn some time. They'll burn some time. Ada has been 10-1 since they beat Tuttle on December 30th. And that was 4A number 3 Tuttle since they lost to Tuttle 61-50. Their only loss has been to Shawnee, and that was 48-43. McAlester is on the doorstep right now of beating Ada huge here, as we're going to be having a foul called, and they'll send Jada Holloman to the free throw line. And again, McAlester lost in overtime by 4 to Ada. Talk about a comeback. Talk about a bounce-back win and getting your revenge. A statement win. They have played extremely well over the last 4 games, as Holloman makes the first free throw of a 1-and-1 to put the Lady Buffaloes back up by 21. And speaking of that number, Jada's got 21. And now she's got 22 as she goes 2 of 2 from the line. Lady Buffaloes up 63-41. If they close this out, which it looks like they will, leading by 22 with a minute left, a strong left wing 3 is going to be back ironed. Good box out. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ada. They will win their 4th in a row. All of them against 4A teams. They'll be going into a top 20 matchup against Durant on Monday. Pass into the backcourt. McAlester looking like one of the best teams in the state right now, the way they've been playing. Holloman will be fouled again. She'll go back to the line. This will be team foul number 9 on Ada, so another 1-and-1. Fouls on number 24, Rylan Truitt. And the good thing about McAlester is, and especially if you're a McAlester fan watching or listening to this broadcast, as Holloman's free throw is good, they're playing their best basketball at exactly the right time.
They really are.
Because you have regionals coming up, and you're going to the top team in the East, Sapulpa.
This is the exact time you want to get hot.
Holloman misses the second free throw, will be rebounded by Ada, in a 23-point deficit for the Lady Cougars. 46 seconds left to go in the game. Left wing Strong. Her pass is going to be kicked by Allen. We'll stop the clock with 43 seconds left. Lily Autry and number 0, Caitlin Knight, will come in for McAlester for Allen and Ponce. Crowd's going to start cheering here as the time's going to keep on going down. Right wing 3 by Williams is missed. We have a rebound by Holloman in the corner. Holloman down the floor behind the back. She'll dribble across the half-court line. Student section erupted after Holloman got out of that pressure. Holloman passes to the left side over to Alberson. Alberson, few dribbles, gets bumped at the left elbow, and she'll go to the line, this time for 2 shots here for Avery Alberson, as McAllister's now in the double bonus. Lady Buffaloes are going to break a 6-game losing streak. This is their first win over Ada in 4 years. Their last win over the Lady Cougars, January 8th, 2019, in a 39-38 thriller, as Alberson misses the first free throw off the back iron.
Yeah, I remember that game.
We're going to be having a timeout here, but since we only have 21 seconds left in the game, we're going to keep it right here. especially after how bad that loss stung over in Ada. It was such a great game, and when you have games like that, you really want to be the person to come out and win. You want to be the person to win anyways, but especially in rivalry games, in classic games like you had over there in
it just makes it that much sweeter to get your revenge.
It does, and McAlester has to feel really good about themselves right now. Again, with their win that they're going to be having tonight, I believe that they secure a plus 500 record on the year. So it doesn't matter what they do for the rest of the season. They're going to have a winning record on the year with this win. They'll improve to 13-8. Ada will fall to 15-7. And McAlester, like I said, getting that monkey off their back, beating Ada. They haven't been able to really do it over the last few years. They do so tonight with a solid showing, not just offensively, but defensively against a really good shooting team. Again, Ada averaging over 50 points per game on the year. They held them to 41 tonight. And really what you got to be impressed with, it didn't matter if they went to man-to-man or zone, McAlester handled Ada's offense all night long. Now, Ada didn't shoot all that well from three, but also they didn't have a lot of open threes either.
No, all the threes they took were contested.
I mean, I'd say at least 90%, or they're like forever away from the three-point line. So McAlester gave Ada no favors today. Alberson's second free throw is coming up as we come out of the break. It's in the air, and she misses the free throw. Rebounded by Ada, 18 seconds remaining, 64-41. Richardson crosses the half-court line. Lobbing to Williams, near corner. 10 seconds, overhead pass. To left wing, Richardson will take the three. It's in the air and missed, too short. Rebounded by Spears in the corner, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Passes over to Hallman, 1 second. And ladies and gentlemen, Lady Buffalo fans far and wide, grab that brush and paint that win column black and gold. It's Potek in the MAC. The Lady Buffaloes take down the Ada Lady Cougars 64-41 to improve to 13-8 on the season, going into the final 2 games of the regular season. Let's look at our players of the game, brought to you by Pop's Kettle Corn in Old Town McAlester. They have numerous flavors and colors of scrumptious kettle corn, perfect for sporting events, movie night, and special occasions. Wyatt?
Jada Holloman was your leading scorer. She had 23 points tonight, shot 41% from the field, also had 3 offensive boards, 11 defensive boards, and 2 steals. Jada Ponce, she had 15 points, 6 of 7 from the field. That's good for 86%. Also had some boards, had 7 boards overall and 2 steals. Katie Allen had 12 points on 5 of 8 shooting. That's good for 62%. Also 2 threes tonight for Katie Allen. She also had 6 boards and 2 steals. Harris Davis had 5 points tonight. She also had 7 rebounds. Avery Alberson, she had 5 points tonight on 40% shooting. She also had 2 rebounds. And Jalen Spears had 4 points tonight. She had, looks like, 13 rebounds.
Oh, wow. All right, so again, we are going to be previewing the boys here in just a moment. Looking at the team stats, though, real quick. McAlester shot 44% to Ada's 21, 36% from 3 to Ada's 9, 46% from the free throw line, but Ada, 86% from the line. McAlester ended up having 52 rebounds in the game, 16 offensive, 36 defensive. Ada had 31, 11 offensive, 20 defensive. Looking at turnovers, McAlester with, looks like 17 tonight, Ada with 15. 2 blocks by Ada, none by McAlester. Those are your team stats. We're going to go ahead and we're going to take a break here. On the YouTube side of things, we're just going to press the commercial break. We'll be back shortly. You're not going to hear any commercials for a little bit as our video Welcome back to the Bob Brumley Gymnasium, the house on the hill here in McAlester, Oklahoma. We just finished up with the girls' game in which the McAlester Lady Buffaloes got their revenge in dominant fashion, beating the Ada Lady Cougars 64-41. Now let's preview the boys. All right, so again, McAlester played against the Ardmore Tigers yesterday and kind of struggled against the Tigers. Just didn't take care of the ball. It came back to hurt them offensively in Ardmore. There was one stretch of opportunity for McAlester when they held Ardmore scoreless for an extended period in the second quarter, but the Buffs weren't able to capitalize offensively, and it was all Tigers from there. McAlester had a season-high 36 turnovers compared to 16 for Ardmore. Ardmore also doubled McAllister's offensive rebounds 18-9 to lead to 33 more shot attempts, and Ardmore still shot 1% better than McAlester, as well as 8 more made threes than the Buffaloes. Looking at some key players, though, you ended up having a Cole Allen with 14 points. Garrett Pickett had 4 points on 2 of 2 shooting and 6 rebounds. Lewis Woodmore with 6 points on 3 of 5 shooting and 6 rebounds as well. As we look at the Ada Cougars, they're the 12th ranked team in 4A, led by third-year head coach Kyle Caulfield. They're now 16-5. They are 7-2 since their win over McAlester. Their only losses have been 54-50 over Destiny Christian in the Titan Classic, and they lost 47-39 to 3A number 2 Millwood. They're 12-2 since their loss to 5A number 1 Carl Albert, 77-39 back on December 16th. Looking at the Titan Classic, again, McAlester played in that thing. They were Titan Classic consolation champions as they ended up beating Glenpool 52-40. They beat Tahlequah 49-41, and they've also beaten 2A number 2 Preston 60-45. Looking at the Cougars, they're also averaging 54.4 points per game, giving up 45.6 points per game. Looking at the POTAC rematch, McAlester lost to Ada 73-54 back on January 17th. McAlester was able to produce steals out of their zone defense against Ada, but it left open the 3-ball at times, and the Cougars got out to an early lead that they wouldn't relinquish. McAlester guarded the 3 better in the second half as Ada didn't make one, but lanes became open in the paint for high percentage shots. Ada already shot 56% from the field, but out-rebounding McAlester 28-18 made it to where shots that weren't falling for Ada originally turned into second-chance points. However, McAlester did win the turnover battle 17-14, including forcing 13 steals. At the time, it was the lowest turnover total for McAlester to date on the season. Despite being outscored by 20 in the first half, the Buffaloes did win the second half by 1, and they were really wanting to be able to put the bad taste of that game against Ardmore yesterday out of their mouth, and what better way to do it than beating Ada over here on your home floor in the last game that you're going to get to play against the Ada Cougars varsity basketball-wise here at Bob Brumley Gymnasium. Let's go ahead and let's look at some players to watch for the Buffaloes.
Players to watch in this one, Cole Allen. He scored 14 points on 4 made threes in Ardmore. Against Ada, he is shooting 50% with 21 points and 6 rebounds. He looks to continue his success against the Cougars tonight. Eli Chapman, he's also shooting 50% against Ada with 10 points and has done a great job defensively with 5 steals. Look for him to apply pressure on defense, get more steals, and take care of business under the basket. Lewis Woodmore picked up 6 points in Ardmore. He did a great job down in the paint with 6 rebounds on 60% shooting. He has scored 4 points against the Cougars in the first game, but look for him to make the most of his opportunities here tonight. And looking at some keys to the game in this one, well, you're going to want to limit the turnovers. McAlester had 36 turnovers in Ardmore, 25 of which came in the first half of the game. Play cleaner basketball tonight. It's okay to work up tempo, but you have to be able to maintain control of the ball. Take better care of the ball against Ada, and that should lead to success. Also, box out, get more rebounds in possessions. Ardmore had a lot of second chance points last night. McAlester only had 9 offensive boards to Ardmore's 18. Last time these two teams faced each other, Ada out-rebounded McAlester 28-18. You can't give Ada second chances at the rim. Limit the second chance points for the Cougars tonight. And lastly, guard the perimeter. Don't give Ada open looks from outside. McAlester was able to get steals against the Cougars out of their zone defense, but it left the 3-ball open at times. Ada shot 40% from 3 to McAllister's 27. Don't give Ada the opportunity to take spot-up threes tonight.
All right, and we did have new players that played for McAlester last night, and we're going to be getting them on our scorebook now. Again, that was number 11, Jake Monroe, number 15, Mason Coxey, and number 32, Pierce Stochmas. Again, thank you to Nate Brown for going to get those lineups for us while we were doing the pregame show. We're going to go ahead and we'll take a break. We'll be back here in just a moment with tip-off here in McAlester on KNE.
Best Western Inn and American Lodge and Suites in McAlester are both locally owned and operated. Both offer clean and comfortable rooms at a great price. Best Western Inn and American are proud sponsors of McAlester Buffalo Sports, wishing the best of luck to all the players and coaches. Remember, when you need a clean, comfortable room at a great price, think Best Western Inn and American Inn Suites, both located on the 69 bypass in McAlester.
Welcome back to McAlester, Oklahoma. It's time to look at our starting lineup, starting off with the Ada Cougars. Number 5, Andrew Hughes. Number 10, Jack Morris. Number 11, Carter Colomb. Number 12, Devin McAlester. And number 25, George Maddox. Now I'll send things to Mr. Larry Barnett for the starting lineups for the Buffaloes.
And here's the starting lineup for your McAlester Buffaloes. Number 3, Mr. Lewis Whitmore. 23, Jared Pickett. 24, Elijah Chapman. Number 30, Cole Allen. And number 34, Malachi Wright.
And those are your starting lineups. We're about to have tip-off brought to you by Beautiful Rooms Furniture for a great mattress at a great price plus quality furniture. Beautiful Rooms Furniture on Wyandotte Avenue in McAlester. The Buffaloes are wearing their home unis, and the Cougars wearing the same type of uniforms that the girls did. Again, same way for the boys. White on white for the boys, gray on gray for the Ada Cougars with the maroon numerals, McAlester with the black numerals on the front and back. McAlester will be moving it left to right, and the Cougars will be moving it right to left. Malachi Rice inside the circle with number 5, Andrew Hughes. I love having the pride of McAlester out here. And one thing that we do that not a lot of gyms do, we finish the fight song. You stand up for it, you finish the fight song, and that means cheerleaders and everybody as well, and then you get to start your game. We're not going to end it early. There's the whistle. Ball's up in the air. Tip is won by McAlester as it's basketball time in the Heartland. And here early, we have a missed shot by Cole Allen, nearly a made two, but great job by number 25, George Maddox, coming and forcing that contested miss, and Ada with the rebound, moving the other way. Angle right currently with the ball is number 11, Colomb. Passes angle left. McAlester for 3. Graces the front side of the rim. Ball's on the deck, taken back by the Cougars. Down inside, Morris for 2. He can't score. Another offensive rebound and a tie ball, which will keep it with the Cougars. One thing that McAlester has struggled with time and time again here just over their last few games is they are getting heavily out-rebounded on the offensive glass. Last night it was 18-9. And a couple games ago against Ardmore, McAlester only had 3 offensive rebounds. That was in the game 7 days ago. They've got to be able to end possessions by their opponents, and this is a good way to do it. Turnover on the Cougars, and McAlester will get the ball back. 30 seconds into the first quarter, no score just yet. Woodmore will take it across the half-court line as he surveys the field. Passes left over to Allen. Allen, by the way, 41 points away from 1,500 as we have a pass down inside. It'll be stolen by number 10, Jack Morris. Pass inside, 2 is up and good, and those are our first points of the game. Andrew Hughes with a driving 2 to put the Cougars up by a bucket with 50 seconds into the first quarter. Woodmore passes top of the key, looks inside, overshot Malachi Rice. Sailed out of bounds, it'll be Ada basketball.
That is a pretty impressive thing to do. Overthrow Malachi.
Malachi's got a good vertical, and he's also 6'7", but again, I think he expected him to be a little bit closer towards the rim there. Far corner back to the top of the key. Open three-pointer is up and off the back iron. 5 with the board. Allen's got it as it bounced his way. 1-on-2 doesn't have the numbers. Draws contact, and he's fouled. This trip to the free throw line brought to you by Big V Feed Center for all of your animals' feeding needs. Visit us in McAlester, Kiowa, and Chakotah. Go Buffs. Allen at the line this year, shooting 65% from the charity stripe. Again, like we mentioned just a moment ago, he is now 40 points away from joining the 1,500 club.
Is that good?
Ain't bad. Pretty good career for Cole Allen. First few years over at Pittsburgh and now finishing his high school career with McAlester as he sinks both of his free throws to tie up the game against the Cougars 2-2. 2:45 remaining, and McAlster's going to show some pressure against Ada. Ada breaks the press, finding Colomb. Colomb bounce pass down inside, and we're going to have a foul on Malachi Rice on the floor. He went up high, came back down on number 5, Andrew Hughes, who didn't go back up with the shot immediately. it'll be Ada basketball right at the glass. They'll out it over to the right front court to Hughes. Hughes far corner to McAlester. McAlester lobbing it to the other side of the front court. Hughes back to McAlester. Right wing, drives, stops. Cross-court pass near corner to Colomb. Pickett guards nicely. Back again to the far corner. Down inside. Good move inside. Morris can't make the shot. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touched by the Buffaloes. Will stay with the Cougars. Inbound far corner. Hughes back to McAlester. Guarded up by Chapman. McAlester out of the 2-3 zone defense. Driving in, stopping inside the perimeter. Back out to Colomb. Colomb stopping just inside three-point line, left side to McAlester. McAlester drives in, floater up, and back irons that one. Another offensive rebound. Hughes inside. 2 is up and a foul. Too many second chance opportunities here already for Ada. They have a chance to capitalize here. First foul on Pickett. Second team foul on the Buffaloes. Hughes' first free throw is no good, short. At the free throw line in Ada, the Cougars were 50%, McAlester 64%. Second attempt for Hughes is made. And that makes it 3-2. Excuse me, for Morris, not Hughes. For Morris is made, and that makes it 3-2. Cougars leading, 5:56 remaining in the first. And we have a steal. This one by Colomb. Colomb goes up, two-handed slams it. He traveled first. He traveled first on the dunk attempt, which he slammed it down furiously, but traveled first.
One word, oof.
Oof. That's a new one.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen that
I haven't seen that before either. Right wing. Pass to the left wing. They wouldn't have called that in the NBA. Left wing three by Cole Allen is going to be missed off the backside of the rim. Rebounded by Colomb. Now, I've seen people take 6 steps in the NBA, and they still give him the dunk. Inside the three-point line, excellent shot by Andrew Hughes to put the Cougars up 5-2, 5:26 remaining in the first. Woodmore passes angle right over to Pickett. Pickett feeding Rice inside. Rice lobbing for Chapman. Chapman underneath the basket. Good shot by Chapman. Pulls the Buffaloes back within 1. 5-4 the score. McAlester will press. 5:10 remaining in the first. Ada beating the press, finding a crease in the defense. Pass side post. Colomb tries to feed it inside. Pass tipped by McAlester. Gathering it back is Colomb, and he threw it into the backcourt. It'll be stolen by Woodmore. He takes it in stride for 2 and scores! A quick drive to the basket for Lewis Woodmore puts McAlester up 6-5, under 5 minutes remaining in the first. Left wing. Cross-court pass, and Eli Chapman read it like a book. Chapman towards the rim. 2 is up, and McAlester scores again. They're up 8-5 on the Ada Cougars here early. 4:39 left in the first. That reminded me of that Bishop McGinnis game where Eli Chapman got an interception on the first drive of the game. We have a missed shot, and Woodmore's got the rebound. Woodmore the other way with his team up by 3. To the left wing, Allen feeling it for 3. Paint it gold! Buffaloes up 11-5. Like Forrest Gump, they're going running. It's a 9-0 run. McAlester passes across the half-court line over to Hughes, left front court. Back near the circle, Colomb, high post. McAlester is in trouble, and he's going to be fouled. Foul's going to be on Allen. That'll be his first, team third. Nearly halfway through the first quarter, McAlester playing well, especially defensively. Able to force missed shots and get some steals here that's led to points. Pass to the left wing. 3 is up, contested, in and out. Chapman climbs the ladder, grabs the rebound, throws the head over for Allen. Allen, pass to man, lost it though, and it's stolen by McAlester. McAlester races down the other way. Speeds past Woodmore. Towards the rim, he floats up a shot and sees it fall. Timeout call by Coach Holloman. McAlester leading by 4 with 3:41 left to go in the first here on KNED.
Best Western Inn and American Lodge and Suites in McAlester are both locally owned and operated. Both offer clean and comfortable rooms at a great price. Best Western Inn and American are proud sponsors of McAlester Buffalo Sports, wishing the best of luck to all the players and coaches. Remember, when you need a clean, comfortable room at a great price, think Best Western Inn and American Inn Suites, both located on the 69 bypass in McAlester.
McAlester used a 9-0 run to go up 11-5 on the Cougars. After that last bucket, it's now 11-7. 3 minutes, 41 seconds remain here in the first quarter. Woodmore, Allen, Chapman, Rice, Pickett on the floor for the black and gold. Woodmore, left wing, dribbles between the legs, drives in now. Tough two up, a little too strong, rebounded by Jack Morris. Ada pushes it the other way. McAlester stopping, angle left, now tries driving, kicks in near corner. Colomb for three, and that one's missed. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Buffaloes. They'll stay with Ada. McAlster's got to end possessions if they're going to beat a top 15 team like Ada right now. They've been playing well, like we said, 16-5 and 12-2 since they lost back on December 16th against the Carl Albert Titans. Passing, right wing, McAlester. Dribbles around the front court. Passes left side over to Colomb. Colomb driving, stops mid-range floater, short, rebounded by Rice. Rice head over to Allen. Allen down the middle of the floor, stops at the top of the key, will take the three. Painted gold, straight down the chute. Cole Allen makes it 14-7.
Yeah, he's locked in from three right now, has 2 3-pointers tonight, has 8 points.
And he's 35 points away from 15K. 1,500.
Yeah, there you go.
That's a lot of points in high school. Hey, that's going to be a LeBron, he's coming for you. Top of the key after a missed shot and a rebound by Ada. Right wing three by McAlester is missed, rebounded by Woodmore. Down the far sideline, he's surveying the field. To the top of the key he goes, drives in, coast to coast, tough two, misses it, airballed. Rebounded by Colomb. Colomb passing ahead, finds Morris. Excuse me, that's Hughes for two, and Allen says rejection. Rebounded by Rice.
No soup for you.
2:10 remaining in the first. Wyatt's going to like that reference. You're a big Seinfeld fan, aren't you?
I am.
Pickett, left wing, bounce pass, perfect pass over to Chapman. Contested two, is off the front side of the rim. Rebounded by Ada. McAlester moves the other way. 3-on-3, McAlester drives in. Excellent drive. Doesn't make the shot as it's too hard off the glass, but he's fouled in the process. He'll go to the line. 1 minute, 55 seconds remain here in the first quarter. That's the fourth foul on McAlester. All 4 fouls on a different player. And we haven't had a sub yet for the Buffaloes. That's on Lewis Woodmore, his first. McAllister's first free throw sat on the front side of the rim and fell. Second one coming up. No one down low to rebound for Ada. Second shot is missed, rebounded by Rice. 6-point lead for the black and gold. 150 remains here in the first quarter. Passing right side, Pickett dribbles inside the perimeter, stops along the baseline. Passes to the high post. It's wild and stolen. McAlester moving the other way. Up again. Allen couldn't get the block this time. It's an and one by McAlester. And the Cougars with a chance to pull it back within a possession. That'll be Allen's second personal. And Devontre McKendrick will come in for Pickett. Cooper Patterson coming in for the Cougars. Checking out George Maddox. That's the 5th foul on McAlester. The and one shot is made once again by McAlester, and it's 14-11. McAlester leading here in the boys' game. Girls won 64-41. McAlester boys trying to do the same, but they throw the ball away on this possession. Allen was cutting along the baseline, and McKendrick thought he was going to stay in the corner, threw it in the corner, and it was too late to gather himself. Inbound, McAllister's going to press. Morris, cross half-court line over to Hughes. Hughes back to Morris. Morris driving, reverse layup. That one almost fell, rebounded by McKendrick. And now we'll have a tie ball underneath the basket. It'll still stay with the Buffaloes with 1:25 left in the quarter. Coach Hallman tells Woodmore to up the tempo as he crosses the half-court line and goes to the left wing. McKendrick fouled by McAlester. Again, only the second foul on Ada so far. That's the first personal on McAlester. 1:15 remaining in the first. Inbound. Handing it back off over to Woodmore. Woodmore up for two, and there's going to be a offensive foul called on Woodmore. And now, with 1:12 remaining in the first, we are one foul away from seeing McAlester give Ada free throws for the remainder of the half on every foul. Morris lobs it to the near corner. Patterson drives baseline, and a pass is swatted out of bounds by Allen again. They'll stay with the Cougars. That's the second personal, by the way, on Woodmore. I didn't really see a lot of contact there. I thought there might have been more of one earlier. Driving in, good look. 2 is up and good. 3 feet from the basket by Colomb. And now it's a 1-point lead for McAlester, 14-13. 50 seconds left to go in the first. Passing, angle right over to McKendrick. McKendrick guarded up by Patterson. Passes left side straight to McAlester. McAlester goes up for the layup. He's fouled, and he'll go to the line again. That is now team foul number 7 on McAlester. That one saw McAlester get a hand all in the face. And now for the remainder of the half, every foul will send Ada to the free throw line. Buckle in. We're going to be having a long half. First free throw is up and good, and we are tied 14-14. Bumpus will come in for McKendrick.
And Ada right now is shooting 50% from the charity stripe, 3 of 6.
This to give the Ada Cougars the lead. They miss it, though. Off the front side of the rim, rebounded by Rice. So Woodmore will take it left to right, tied up 14-14. McAlester has been careless with the ball the last few possessions, trying to change it now. Right front court, Woodmore, top of the key, lobs in over for Rice. Good pass. Rice now underneath the backboard. To the far corner, Bumpus has his shot blocked straight to Allen. He can't score. Offensive board, and Allen tips back in to give the Buffaloes the lead back. 16-14, 15 seconds remain in the first. Down the floor, McAlester to the far corner. Patterson around the arc. Bounce pass near the line. Morris feeding it left wing. Colomb stopping mid-range for the tie. He can't get it. Rebound, Chapman, 2 seconds, 1 second. Half-court shot at the buzzer is not going to get off in time. And we'll head to the second quarter. McAlester leading 16-14 over Ada here on KNED.
Patriot Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram is ready to make a deal. Check this out. Right now, Patriot is offering 1.9% financing for 72 months and $2,500 cash back on a brand new 23 Jeep Grand Cherokee Limited. Here's a 2022 Ram Lone Star Bighorn 4x4 with up to $4,750 cash back and 1.9% APR for 72 months. The best deal on a new vehicle is always at Patriot Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in McAlester. Vickers Furniture is having an inventory reduction sale. I know, just another sale, right? No, this is truly an inventory reduction sale. Vickers ordered new furniture back in the fall, and they need to sell what they have to make room for it. Honestly, sofas start at just $298. $298 for a brand new sofa. Now that's what I'm talking about. The inventory reduction sale going on now at Vickers Furniture, 2nd and Wyandotte, McAlester.
You're joining us in the beginning of the second quarter. Just 7 seconds have gone by in the second. McAlester leading 16-14. Ada with the basketball. McAlester on the right wing. Pass to the far corner to Colomb. Colomb, cross-court pass to the left elbow. Allen's got to be careful. He's already got 2 fouls. Down inside, 2 is up, and tie game. As it looks like that's Colomb with the 2. And it makes it 16-16. 7.5 left to go here in the half. And we have another steal, this time by Colomb. He goes up. This time he completes the slam dunk to make it 18-16. You know that had to be in the back of his mind when he went up for it. But that dude's got hops. Slammed it down, and that makes it 18-16. Ada back on top of McAlester. Bumpus grabs it between the rings. Top of the key passing left wing. Hands it off over to Woodmore, who goes into the circle. Passing far corner, Chapman. Looking inside for Rice. Pass tipped out of bounds. Last touched by Colomb with the Cougars. Big storyline here for the second quarter. McAlester with 7 fouls, Ada with 2. So every foul by McAlester here in the quarter is going to send the Cougars to the line. And we have a blocked shot, and they're going to call a foul here on Colomb. The referee said that he did get all ball, but there was a push of the body first, or in the process of the blocked shot, which will send Malachi Rice to the line. This trip to the charity stripe brought to you by Big V Feed Center. For all of your animals feeding needs, visit us in McAlester, Kiowa, and Chakotah. Go Buffs. First free throw by Rice is good as it rattles home. McAlester pulls within 1. Caden Harris coming in for Chapman. A lot of people, you might say that was all ball, but if you push someone's body at all in the process, That will be a foul. Yes, that's still a foul. That's what the referee saw there. He's not denying it was all ball, but there was some body there during the shot process. Second free throw is missed by Rice and rebounded by the Cougars. Buffaloes trail by 1, under 7 minutes left to go in the half. McAlester passes high post, looking inside, finding Hughes. Hughes will be fouled from behind by Braden Bumpus, I believe. No, they're not going to call it on Bumpus. It's going to be on Malachi Rice, his second personal, which will send Andrew Hughes to the free throw line. First shot by Hughes is good. Cougars up 19-17. Chapman is going to check in for Rice. No one down low to rebound for Hughes here. Shot on the way, and that one's good. It's 20-17. Cougars on top of the Buffaloes. 6:47 remaining in the half. Woodmore on the right side of the half-court line where McAlester shooting here in the first half. Passes to Bumpus, angle left, down the circle over to Allen. Allen behind the back, dribbles, high post, turnaround jumper, gets hacked in, he got it! And one. He shoots, he scores right this way, Mr. Allen, to the charity stripe, and he has a chance to tie it up.
Cole Allen with 12 points already.
Foul is on number 5, Andrew Hughes, his first personal. Allen ties up the game. He's got 13. And again, we're on that countdown. He is 28 points away from 1,500. Shot inside the paint gives Ada the lead right back by McAlester. And 22-20 Ada on top of the Buffalo. 6:20 remaining in the half. Woodmore left alone for a long three. He sinks it. Paint it cold from the water tower. And that gives McAlester a 1-point lead.
Lewis Woodmore now with 5.
Right wing, McAlester passing far corner. Patterson going baseline, throws it back out to the right wing to McAlester. The top of the key, three-pointer up to match it. Back iron, rebounded by the Cougars, high post. Left elbow going back outside, it's McAlester. 1-point lead for the black and gold. 5:50 remaining in the half. Bounce pass right wing to the right elbow. Morris goes inside, and he will be fouled. Doesn't matter if it's on the floor or on the shot. The only thing that will matter is if he gets 1 or 2 here. He's going to get 2. They're calling it on the shot. Morris to the line. Again, last year averaged 12 points per game, 6 boards per game, 4 assists per game. As a junior, now a senior, 6'4". Misses the first free throw. Score remains 23-22 advantage McAlester.
Ada is still at 50% from the charity stripe, 5 of 10.
This to tie it, and they get it. 23-23. 5:46 and ticking here in the half. Woodmore dribbles left after across that court line. Has the ball tipped loose by McAlester. He'll go into the Ada bench, staying with the Buffaloes. Woodmore looks around. A lot of movement going on. Pass tipped and stolen by the Cougars again. Going the other side, McAlester bounce pass to Patterson. Patterson up in the air. His shot is not blocked. They're going to call a foul on Woodmore.
That's going to be 2 shots anyway. That'll put Ada in the double bonus for the remainder of the half.
We still got 5:31 left in it. I told you this is going to be a long half. If people want to watch us play dodgeball, they're going to have to get a Monster energy drink or something. First shot made by Patterson. By the way, that's a 3rd foul on Woodmore. Jake Forehand's going to have to come in for him. 24-23 Cougars lead. Second shot up, and that one's made as well. 25-23. Cougars on top of the Buffaloes. Forehand across the half-court line, lobbing over to Harris between the rings. He feeds it left front court to Allen. Allen top of the key to Bumpus, left wing. Bumpus dribbling around the front court, lost it, gathers it back between the rings over to Forehand. Forehand finds a lane, drives up, floater up. Foul called on the shot. We'll have Forehand go to the free throw line.
Foul number 12, Yvonne McAlester.
Are we going to set a record for most free throw attempts in a game?
Maybe. I wouldn't be surprised.
Probably not the record, but we're having a lot so far here early. Forehand's first free throw is good. And they're all rightfully called. I mean, they are being called fairly. Every foul that's been called so far, I think I agree with here on both sides. Forehand's second attempt to tie it, and he ties the game, 25-25. McAllister's going to press. McAllister down the far sideline. What McAllister's got to be careful with pressing here is that they foul. They're going to send him to the line. Allen nearly got the steal. Colomb through traffic, lost the ball, but goes straight over to Morris. Morris misses the shot, rebounded by Chapman. Chapman head over to Allen. Excuse me, that was Hughes that missed that shot. Allen goes up for a tough two, grazes the front side of the rim. He gets his own rebound, and he's fouled going back up. Surrounded by 3 different gray jerseys. Who's going to be charged with the foul there, though? And they'll send Allen to the free throw line. He's on number 2, Cooper Patterson, his first personal.
Next foul put McAllister in the single bonus.
Allen bends the knees, shot up, and no good off the back iron. We're still tied. After this free throw, Wyatt, see how many free throw attempts that we've had by both teams. Just attempts. I don't want to know the makes yet.
All right.
Allen's second free throw rattles home, and McAllister takes a 26-25 lead, and they're going to press. Colomb in the backcourt. Ada so far been doing a good job of beating the press. Currently with the ball is Morris as he crosses that court line with a bounce pass over to Hughes. Hughes along the baseline, throws it straight over to Bumpus. 2-on-2, Bumpus with the steal, going coast to coast. He scores, he finishes. Buffaloes lead 28-25, 4:32 remaining in the half. 22 combined free throws so far by these two teams. Left wing, Hughes spots up for 3, and right down the middle. You couldn't have shot a better 3. That ties it up 28-28, timeout called, 4:22 remaining in the half here on KNED.
What's with the chips?
It's a little gift for my Valentine.
Not chocolates?
What? February is the perfect time to surprise your Valentine with a certified pre-owned Nissan.
Financing is as low as 3.99%
And comes with a 100,000-mile powertrain warranty.
Hey, don't eat those chips in my car.
Don't forget to tell them Maddie sent ya.
Benton Nissan is your best deal dealer. Learn more at bentonnissan.com.
Since 1952, W.E. Alford Propane has been your source for propane, both residential and commercial. W.E. Alford Propane serves eastern and southeastern Oklahoma, with locations in the Eufaula area, McAlester, Shakota, Wilburton, Hartshorn, Muskogee, and more. If you need propane, there's only one number to call. Winter will be here before you know it, so call today, 918-423-3121. W.E. Alford Propane, serving the area for 70 years.
4:22 remaining in the second quarter. After an amazing three-pointer made by Andrew Hughes, the net barely moved. The score is 28-28. Buffalo's tied up with the Cougars. McAlester Basketball, Jake Forehand, Cole Allen, Evan Black checks into the game for the Buffaloes. He's with Eli Chapman and Caden Harris as well. So it was Evan Black checking in for Bumpus as it's left wing, Forehand with the ball. Forehand between the legs, dribbles high post. Creates some separation, goes up for a 2 in the paint, misses it. And we have a foul called off ball. Free throws coming up. .407 remaining in the half, and it's number 10, Jack Morris at the line. Fouls on Harris, his second personal. So 2 free throws as Ada's in the double bonus. Morris's first free throw attempt is missed, in and out. Rice will check in for Harris. The only substitution there for the Buffaloes. Second attempt here. Morris hits it, and the Ada Cougars are back on top. 29-28, 4:07 remaining in the second quarter. Forehand will inbound it over to Allen, and we're back underway. Buffalo's down by 1, been going back and forth here in the second quarter. Allen right past the man, goes towards the lane, floater up and right down the barrel. Buffaloes retake the lead, 30-29. Allen now with 14 points. Cross-court pass along the near sideline, out past the outstretched arms of Jack Morris into the student section. And the Buffaloes will take that turnover and try to convert it into points. 30-29, 3:50 remaining in the half. Allen gets a screen by Rice, throws it into the paint to Rice. Rice for 2, and Rice gets it. Buffalo's up 32-29. Pass across half-court line. Driving is Hughes. Hughes stops inside the perimeter. Bounce pass to the top of the key. feeding it just a little bit over to the right side to him, to Colomb. Colomb, past Allen, double teamed, out far corner to Morris. Morris stopping, lobs it over to McAlester, has to climb the ladder to grab it, guarded up by forehand. Slowly walks his way to the circle. On the left side of the half-court line, lobbing it back left wing. Hughes, bounce pass, baseline. Stopping, back out to Colomb. Near corner 2 is made. It's a 2, not a 3, 2. That makes it 32-31, 3:05 remaining in the half. Had the right foot on the line. Allen takes the spot of 3 in transition, and that one's in and out. Rebounded by Ada. They move the other way, got the numbers. Throwing ahead, going up for 2. Go away, Allen. That's the 2. You don't want him to get his third foul with how well he's been playing. Ada gets the 33-32 lead right now. 2:45 remaining in the half. Black driving, kicking far corner to Chapman. Chapman lobbing out left front court. Back high post. Rice tried driving, and he'll be fouled. No, there's one person called a foul, another one called a travel. Now we're going to be having a discussion between 2 referees. This might change. If they end up overriding this and calling it a foul, it'll be Rice at the free throw line for a 1-and-1. They're going to keep the call as a travel. They keep the call as a travel, and it will be Ada basketball.
Folks, I'll let you review the video evidence on that one.
All you have to do is double tap on your screen to the left side a little bit. Pass to the right elbow. Looking inside. Up for 2. Maddox can't score. Rice says, give me that. And the officials have been very good tonight. Just Nate not agreeing with that one call. As we have a charge here. Whistle was blown by the far side judge. He called for the charge. The official over on the right side, I think, was about to call for the foul for the shot. We have had 2 people not agreeing with each other officiating over the last couple of sequences of events for McAlester. That's a charge on Jake Forehand, which will give Ada the ball. All right, that one I agree with less than the last one. Near corner, driving in Patterson. Patterson, nice bounce pass down inside. Another foul called. This one's an and 1. Which will send Andrew Hughes to the free throw line. To make it 35-32. That's the 3rd foul on Cole Allen, too. Who doesn't have 3 fouls on him at this point if you're a McAlester? How many fouls have we had? First shot is on the way, and it's good. The only shot makes it 36-32.
13 fouls.
13 fouls on McAlester. Ada has not put McAlester into the bonus yet. Forehand in the left front court. Passing far corner, Chapman. Chapman out to the front court over to Black, 36-32. Allen off a screen by Rice. To the top of the key, Chapman. Floater on the way, and we're going to be having a foul called on the shot. So Chapman going to the line. And more free throw attempts coming up, or I think we should be having them. Yep, lines coming up, or free throws coming up at the line. 44% from the line is Eli Chapman on the year, 3.8 points per game and 4 boards per game for the junior on the season. He sinks his first free throw to pull McAlester back within a possession, 36-33. Woodmore comes in for Allen, but again, Woodmore's playing with 3 fouls too.
I think at that point, it's just pick your poison.
Second shot made by Chapman, and the Buffaloes pull back within 2, 36-34. They just got to play a little bit more timid than they want to. They are pressing, though. Cross-court lob, and it finds its way over to Hughes. Hughes to the top of the key. Round over to Morris, right wing. Cross-court pass back to Hughes. Hughes driving towards the bucket. Mid-range jumper's missed. High tip, rebounded offensively by Patterson of the Cougars. Back out to the right wing, outside, over to Morris. Morris, bounce pass to Colomb. Left front court, Colomb stopping left wing, drives again, stops inside the perimeter, lobbing it back out over to Hughes. 1:17 left in the half. 2-point lead for the Cougars. Left wing, backpedaling back towards the line. Hughes guarded up by Woodmore. In the circle, passing back, right front court. I think Forehand might have got away with a foul there. Right front court, Morris lobbing back over to Colomb, left front court. Colomb dribbles top of the key, left alone for a little bit, now drives, lost the ball, stolen by Rice. Rice head over to Forehand. Forehand driving, he will be fouled on the shot. Jake Forehand going to the line. So Forehand will toe the line on the year, shooting 45% from the free throw line. I think he's 2 of 2 from the line so far in the night, though. I might be wrong on that stat. We'll see after the first free throw. Forehand makes the first one.
He is 3 of 3.
Yep, now he's 3 of 3. Trying to tie it here is Jake Forehand. Second shot on the way, and he made it. Tie game 36-36, 50 seconds left in the half. Both teams with four timeouts apiece. Buffaloes will continue to press. Ada's been doing a good job of beating the press. Hughes down the near sideline. Bounce pass over to Patterson. Patterson, a couple of dribbles in the corner. Guarded up by Rice. Bounce pass inside. Morris looks for an open man. Ball's tipped loose, taken back by Morris. Buff's got to be careful. Driving in Morris. 2 is up. And a great shot over Eli Chapman. Gives the Cougars a 2-point lead again, 38-36. 25 seconds left in the half. Can the Buffaloes end the half strong? Woodmore gets a screen by Rice. Goes opposite. Drives in. Floater up with the left hand. Can't bank it in. Offensive board by Rice. Rice. He was fouled inside the paint, not on the shot. So number 10, Jack Morris. That's his third personal. And we have a 1-and-1 coming up here for Malachi Rice. Stick around for our halftime stats. You're going to see how many free throws we've shot here in the first half.
Spoiler alert, it's a lot.
We've had a lot of free throws. Rice's shot, got it. This next one to try to tie the game. Rice has got 4 points. 12.8 seconds left in the half. Rice will take a deep breath. Bends the knees. Shot on the way, and he missed it off the front side of the rim. Rebounded by Maddox. Other side, 9 seconds. McAlester splits the defenders. Drives in past Rice. He's stabbed. That's a foul. That's a foul. McAlester fans may not agree with it, but that is a foul. And that will send McAlester to the free throw line for 2 attempts here. That's Rice's third personal.
And it looks like he's going to come out of this game.
Well, come out for the first half.
Yeah.
Harris is going to check in for him for the final 6 seconds. You don't want to risk him getting his 4th foul, though, in the last 6 seconds. Shot is made. Cougars lead 39-37. Second attempt on the way. That one's missed. Rebounded by Chapman. 6 seconds, 5 seconds. Forehand. Throwing ahead over to Black. 2 seconds, 1 second. Gets a shot off in time. No, he traveled first. Traveled first with 0.1 second. You can't get a shot off in 0.1 seconds.
No. You have to have 0.6 seconds to get a shot off.
The half is over. I mean, you can get a tip at the buzzer with 0.2, but not with 0.1. So that's going to be the end of the first half. McAlester trailing by only 2 to the number 12 team in 4A. The Ada Cougars 39-37 at the break. We'll take a break and come back with halftime stats here on KNED.
Since 1952, W.E. Alford Propane has been your source for propane, both residential and commercial. W.E. Alford Propane serves eastern and southeastern Oklahoma, with locations in the Eufaula area, McAlester, Shakota, Wilburton, Hartshorn, Muskogee, and more. If you need propane, there's only one number to call. Winter will be here before you know it, so call today, 918-423-3121. W.E. Alford Propane, serving the area for 70 years.
Hey guys, it's Sam. Hey guys, it's Sam from Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford in beautiful McAlester. If you're looking for a truck and you want to save a buck, then you're in luck. It's time for a new Ford truck. If you're wanting it for fun in the sun, work or play, today is your lucky day. Like I said, today is the day, so don't delay. Get off your seat and try the truck that won't be beat. So come on down to Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford in beautiful McAlester and let us make it happen for you.
Caring Hands Healthcare Centers offers high-quality, affordable care with locations in McAlester and Hartshorn. Caring Hands provides easy access to healthcare at reduced costs, medical, dental, behavioral health, and substance abuse services. We accept Medicare, Medicaid, and commercial insurance and offer reduced pricing for patients that are underinsured or not insured based on income. We offer transportation and a 340B discount pharmacy program. Caring Hands Healthcare Centers. For more information, call 918-426-2442.
My wife makes the best lasagna, even in that old kitchen of ours. She deserves the best kitchen money can buy, but all our cash was tied up. So we went to the Bank N.A. for a loan for our kitchen remodel, and the folks at the Bank N.A. came through for us and our family. Plus, the Bank N.A. is local, so the money stays in town. Call 918-423-2265 or go into the Bank N.A. to get your loan for whatever your family wants or needs. The Bank N.A. Strong, secure, and ready to loan. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Well, the story of the first half, it's been a good half first off. 39-37 is the score. The Ada Cougars on top of the Buffaloes by only 2. But the story of the first half comes down to fouls and free throws. We had 33 combined free throw attempts between these two teams. To put that into perspective, I think that the girls didn't even have that many, for both teams combined, didn't have that many through 4 quarters. And we saw a lot of free throws in the girls' game too, so we have had a lot of fouls. And again, most of them rightfully called. I'd say that about 95% of the calls I agree with tonight. But we've just had a lot of free throw attempts here, and the Cougars not shooting as well from the line as McAlester is, but the Cougars also forcing a lot more turnovers than what the Buffaloes have been able to force themselves. We'll look at the in-depth halftime stats right here, brought to you by First Realty.
For more than 50 years, First Realty has helped the residents of McAlester and the surrounding area with their real estate needs. Whether residential or commercial, First Realty will guide you through the process of buying or selling your home or business. You can view our property inventory online at first-realty.net. And if you're into pickleball, the Pickle Palace is open. For membership information, call 918-424-3720 or go to picklepalaceok.com.
All right, Wyatt, take it away.
Cole Allen leads in scoring at the half with 16 points on 50% shooting. Also has 2 threes tonight and 4 or 5 from the charity stripe. He also has 4 boards. Eli Chapman, he has 6 points on the night on 2 of 2 shooting from the field. Also 2 of 2 from the charity stripe and has 4 defensive boards and 1 steal. Lewis Woodmore has 5 points tonight on 2 of 5 shooting. That's good for 40%. He also has 2 defensive boards and 1 steal. Malachi Rice has 4 points tonight on 50% shooting. He also has 6 boards. Jake Forehand has 4 points tonight on 4 of 4 shooting from the charity stripe. Also, Braden Bumpus has 2 points tonight on 1 of 2 shooting. And that's going to round out scoring.
All right, let's go ahead and look at our team stats.
Your McAlester Buffaloes are 11 of 22 from the field tonight. That's good for an even 50%. Ada Cougars 13 of 30. That is good for 43%. McAlester Buffaloes 3 of 5 from beyond the arc. That's good for 60%. Ada Cougars from three-point land 2 of 8. That's good for 25%. McAlester Buffaloes 12 of 15 from the charity stripe. That's good for 80%. Ada Cougars 11 of 18. That is good for 61%. Meanwhile, McAlester Buffaloes, that is, has 4 points, or 4 offensive boards, that is. Ada Cougars have
one of those stats.
Yeah, has 6 offensive boards. McAlester Buffaloes have 13 defensive boards. Ada Cougars with 7 defensive boards. Also, McAlester Buffaloes, they have, looks like 14 fouls. Ada Cougars with 10. McAlester Buffaloes, they have created 6 Ada Cougar turnovers, but they have 13 turnovers from McAlester themselves, each team with a block.
So, again, McAlester shooting better from the free throw line. They're shooting better from the field, but they're over double the amount of turnovers than Ada has, and that's been able to give Ada more shot attempts, which is they've been able to capitalize on just one more shot better than McAlester right now. So that's where it comes down to. If McAlester can clean up the turnovers in the second half, or just lower it just a little bit, because, again, despite having 13 turnovers and Ada taking care of the ball only having 6, Buff's only down by 2. So I mean, I think we're all in agreement. The 3
turnovers,
knuckleheads over
turnovers.
here. Yeah, it's just turnovers. If they can fix that, they're playing a pretty solid game otherwise.
I mean, they're not really forcing shots. They're playing really solid defense against a very good offense.
Yeah, I mean, again, Ada averaging 54.4 points per game, giving up only 45.6 points per game on the year. McAllister's at 37 in the first half. But again, what's been the problem for McAlester at times, again, sometimes they'll get cold. They'll go on a scoring drought. And in the process, things can snowball if the other team starts to get a little bit of momentum. You don't want to see any snowballs. I know that we had snow that fell on the ground tonight.
No snow inside.
No snow inside the gym, okay? And my last key to the second half, and again, all of us can be in agreement with 33 combined free throws between these two teams. Hit your free throws.
Yeah, if there's going to be that many free throws,
Yep.
you got to hit them.
Yep.
All right, so again, we want to have one quick shout-out as we had Rachel Crawford Shaw tuning in. Says Seinfeld and a Forrest Gump reference in the same quarter. Said y'all are killing it tonight. Thank you, Rachel, for tuning in. And let us know where you're listening from or watching from on Twitter at Above Sports Radio, or you can even message us underneath that Facebook post, and we might be able to get to you eventually again. But the quickest way we can find you is if you just tag us on Twitter. Let us know where you're listening from. All right, so again, 2 minutes, 25 seconds. Derek Catridge also listening. He's on his way back. And he says he's totally into the game right now. The Buffaloes, as he just made his way to the gym, we see him coming over here. He's going to be playing the volleyball game, or volleyball. We're not playing volleyball.
No, we would get destroyed.
We would die. But we are playing in dodgeball after the game tonight. So if anyone wants to watch 4 completely out-of-shape men play dodgeball against prime, in-shape teenage athletes, then make sure that you guys tune in or really come over here.
Yeah,
you might want to have
we're not broadcasting it, are we?
We're not broadcasting the dodgeball game, so make sure that you come watch that in person.
Although that wouldn't be a horrible idea.
I'm going to be looking like Peter Griffin grabbing his knee and just going,
That's what I was about to say. You might want to have the ice packs ready.
oh, the ice packs need to be ready. That's for sure. We'll take a 30-second break, but though we're talking about basketball, not dodgeball right now. Buffaloes are, again, trailing 39-37. Second half action coming up in just a moment here on KNE.
My wife makes the best lasagna, even in that old kitchen of ours. She deserves the best kitchen money can buy, but all our cash was tied up. So we went to the Bank N.A. for a loan for our kitchen remodel, and the folks at the Bank N.A. came through for us and our family. Plus, the Bank N.A. is local, so the money stays in town. Call 918-423-2265 or go into the Bank N.A. to get your loan for whatever your family wants or needs. The Bank N.A. Strong, secure, and ready to loan. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Buffaloes trailing 39-37 as we're about to begin the third quarter. Again, McAlester trying to break a 10-game losing streak right now, and what better way to be able to do it than against the number 12 team in 4A, the Ada Cougars. If the boys can pull off the win tonight, it will be far and away their best win of the season. Their best win previous to this was against 4A number 20 Broken Bow in overtime, 68-63. That was their best win of the season. It was their first win of the year. So McAlester trying to one-up that by taking down the number 12 team in 4A, the Ada Cougars. I'm Brandon Green along with Wyatt, the Cadillac Kid Hubbard, your stats man / color commentator, and also Nate Brown chiming in as he's also the man on the camera tonight. We have Cole Allen, Lewis Woodmore, Eli Chapman, Caden Harris, and Garrett Pickett to start off the second half for the Buffaloes. Again, a couple of guys in foul trouble right now for McAlester on the floor. We got Cole Allen with 3, Lewis Woodmore with 3. Rice has 3 as well, but he's on the bench to start off the third quarter. McAlester with the ball to begin the quarter. There's a push-off, yeah. That's an obvious offensive foul there on Lewis Woodmore. You can't ever extend that elbow, especially extend the forearm too, because that's going to lead to a foul every time. And as I was just mentioning, Woodmore with 3 fouls, that's his 4th. So he's going to have to come out. Bumpus will check in.
Woodmore may not be able to come back until the fourth quarter.
Yep, unless things start to get a little bit out of control and you have to risk playing him with 4 fouls. To the right wing, Patterson, overhead pass between the rings over to, that's McAlester. Back to Patterson, short corner near side, top of the key to McAlester. McAlester near corner, back to Patterson. Drives in, finds the lane, tries to give it in late. It'll go towards the corner and it'll sail loose of Andrew Hughes for a turnover on the Cougars. Again, 7:29 remaining in the third. Cougars leading 39-37 over the Buffaloes. After halftime, we switched sides. McAlester now shooting on the left side of the half-court line. Ada on the right. Bumpus lost the ball. It's on the deck, taken by Allen. Back over to Bumpus. Bumpus driving in. The layup is up and good. Had a clear lane to the rim, and he says, yes, please. 39-39 the score. McAllister's tied it up. 7:08 remaining here in the third. Bumpus now with 4 points. Pass right wing. High post. Colomb. Feeds it back near corner. Patterson. Left alone. He can take the three if he wants to. He's, I think, hit one so far tonight. Bounce pass out to the right front court. McAlester. Bounce pass left wing. Driving inside. Stopping baseline. Lobbing it back out to the right wing. McAlester right past Bumpus. Floater up in the paint. Back irons it. Fight for the rebound. Harris grabbed it. It'll be a tie ball, though, and it'll stay with the Cougars as they were able to get hands in on it. So a second chance here for the Cougars. Again, they had 13, I believe that was right, 13 offensive rebounds in the first half. Cougars bounce pass it on the overhead to the left wing. Patterson kicks late far corner over to Maddox. Around the world to the right wing. Colomb takes the open three off the back iron. Fight for the board. Pickett's got it. He's taking it in stride. 3-on-1 go the Buffaloes. Pickett towards the rim, can't score. Allen's there. Says, I got you, bro. And the Buffaloes take a 41-39 lead. 6:22 remaining in the third. You have Allen with 18 points.
Yes.
Pass down low. 2 is up. Off the backboard, no good. Rebounded by Pickett along the baseline. And the Cougars go one and done on that possession. McAlester winning the quarter so far 4-0. Allen stops right wing, goes off a screen by Harris. Passes it out over to himself after it was tipped. Allen right wing. Bounce pass down low over to Harris. Backs up his man. And we have a foul called inside the paint on Maddox.
Foul 25, George Maddox.
That'll be his second personal, team first on Ada. 5 minutes, 55 seconds left in the third. Buffalo's up by 2. Bumpus left of the glass. Will inbound baseline. Lobs it out, high post. Allen feeds it over to Chapman, who drives. Chapman over towards the rim, can't finish with the layup. Rebounded by Ada, they move the other way. McAlester being tracked from behind, bounce pass late. Going up Colomb, his shot blocked by Harris. And as Pickett was grabbing the rebound, he was stepping out of bounds. So that's a turnover on the Buffaloes to give Ada the ball back. 5:43 left in the third. 2-point lead for the Buffaloes. Inbound, left wing, back far corner. McAlester right past a man that jumped in the air, and he sinks the three to give them the lead. 42-41. I think that was a three. They called it a 2 on the scoreboard. Again, they keep it a 3 right now as we have a steal by Colomb. Colomb going towards the basket. He goes up for 2 and is fouled on the shot. Colomb to the line. Foul's going to be on Pickett, I believe. Well, if they don't change it, yeah, there they go. Changed it to a 3. Foul's actually on number 5, Braden Bumpus. That's his first personal. Colomb to the line. First attempt, nothing but net. Cougars, just like that, have rattled off a quick 4 points in the last 10 seconds.
They're now 12 of 19 from the charity stripe.
Second attempt, nothing but net. Cougars go up by 3 points, 44-41. Like I said, a quick 5 points after McAlester went up by 2. Buffs trail by a possession still if you can make it 3. Far corner, Pickett. Tries driving, stops right elbow, back outside left wing. Bumpus driving through traffic, throws a high off the glass. Would have been a tough shot, rebounded by Ada. Throwing to a touchdown pass, it can't make it from behind the backboard, rebounded by Chapman. Chapman head over to Bumpus. Bumpus working quick, he'll wait for his offense, settle right wing. Bumpus passes straight over to number 5, Andrew Hughes. He goes up to dunk it and does so. 46-41, and we'll have a timeout called by Coach Holloman. Cougars right now on a 7-0 run. We'll take it. 4:51 left to go in the third here on KNED.
Are you looking for the best customer service possible? McAlester Pepsi is your total beverage provider. From bar needs to school concession stands, McAlester Pepsi has everything in between. Fountain, vending, coolers, and cups. McAlester Pepsi has you covered. 2019 and 2020 and 2022 awarded Bottler of the Year. McAlester Pepsi has taken the hometown service to the national level with all eyes in the Pepsi world on McAlester. They're watching and wondering what's next. Visit McAllisterPepsi.com for more information. Locally owned and operated since 1939.
Patriot Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram is ready to make a deal. Check this out. Right now, Patriot is offering 1.9% financing for 72 months and $2,500 cash back on a brand new 23 Jeep Grand Cherokee Limited. Here's a 2022 Ram Lone Star Bighorn 4x4 with up to $4,750 cash back and 1.9% APR for 72 months. The best deal on a new vehicle is always at Patriot Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in McAlester.
The Auto Drink Coffee podcast tuning in says, I vote to stream the dodgeball game. Don't let us down. Well, we can't stream it when we're the ones playing in it. The Cougars lead in the Buffaloes 46-41. Thank you for listening. 4:45 left to go in the third. Down inside, Rice turnaround jumper is going to be missed. And we have a tie ball staying with McAlester. They're going to give Eli Chapman the offensive board. We had the guy draped over Chapman right there. Woodmore's going to inbound it along the baseline. 5-point lead for the Cougars. They're on a 7-0 run. Woodmore playing with 4 fouls. He's got to get rid of it. He lobs it along the baseline over to Rice. Rice in the paint. Turnaround jumper. That one's short. Rebounded by the Cougars. Down the near sideline, we talked about not wanting to have things snowball. Near corner three is up and good, and things are starting to snowball. It's an 8-point lead for the Cougars, their largest of the game. McAlester wants to stay in the game right now. They got to cut stop the bleeding. Going inside, Pickett for two with the runner, and they do. Nice play by Garrett Pickett to make it a 6-point game, 49-43. 4:11 left to go in the third. Passing head to the left wing, completely open. They'll take the three again. This one's short, though. Rebounded by no one. Stepping out of bounds as he was trying to save it was George Maddox. It'll be Buffalo basketball. Because McAlester was in that game with Ardmore a week ago, up until about the last minutes of the third quarter, and things snowballed. It got out of hand, and they couldn't come back. You don't want it to snowball. Great play by Garrett Pickett to end to stop the bleeding there. Inside the paint, Rice. Oh, he got it. What a tough shot, and he pulls the Buffaloes back within 4. That's what you wanted to see. That's how you wanted to see the Buffaloes respond.
Yep, Rice down with 6.
Down the near sideline, kicking it late over to Patterson. Patterson guarded up by Rice. Cross-court pass, finds McAlester left wing. 3:35 remaining in the third, 4-point lead for Ada. Passing back to McAlester, completely wide open for three. This one's short, though. Offensive rebound again, high post. Back out top of the key, bounce past McAlester, left wing. Driving, kicking far corner, Maddox. Maddox, top of the key, back over to Patterson. Bounce pass, right wing, Cologne, guarded up by Allen. Goes inside, lost the ball on the way up. It'll be an offensive board by Cologne. Feeds it to Maddox. Maddox for two. Can't bank it in. Rebounded by Chapman. Chapman throws it over to Allen. Buffs down by 4. Can they cut it down to 2? Allen backpedals. Free throw line. Finds Chapman. Low post. He's going to have a shot blocked out of bounds. Staying with the Buffaloes. 2:59 remaining in the third. Allen inbounds it near corner. Chapman around the world to the left wing. Now back inside over to Chapman. Good look, but it went through his legs. Couldn't handle it. Stolen by Maddox. Ball still loose. Maddox gets it back. Woodmore got to be careful. He's playing with 4 fouls. I think that's what Coach Hallman's saying, too. Don't risk your 5th foul on that. Left wing to the baseline. High post, Cologne back outside. Left wing three by Patterson is short. Rebounded by Allen. He can take it in stride. Throwing it ahead for Pickett. Pickett with the layup. Can't make the layup. Rebounded by McAlester. And it moves the other way. Drives baseline. And it'll be slapped out of bounds on a pass attempted for the right block by Malachi Rice. They'll stay with the Cougars along the baseline. 49-45, Buffaloes down by 4. Cologne with the inbound near corner. Cologne lobbing it out by the line, back to Cologne. Finds a lane. Tries to go past Rice. Can't do so. Allen nearly got a tie ball. Ball's going to be thrown back towards the scores table. Gathered in the corner. Bounce pass stolen by Allen. 2-on-1. Allen going up. Doesn't have the numbers. His shot is blocked, but not before a foul. Cole Allen to the free throw line. This trip to the charity stripe brought to you by Big V Feed Center for all of your animals feeding needs. Visit us in McAlester, Kiowa, and Chakota. Go Buffs. 49-45. Shot on the way by Allen. He can't get the first one. McAlester, up until that point, they have been pretty solid at the free throw line tonight. 80% from the line before that shot. Allen trying to go 1 of 2, and he will. Nothing but net. The Buffaloes pull it back within a possession.
McCall Allen now with 19.
49-46. Buffaloes were down by 8. They pulled it back to 3. In the backcourt, it'll be Hughes getting past Woodmore. Woodmore recovers nicely after he passes the half-court line. Left front court bounces near the half-court line, gathered up by Patterson. Patterson driving in, Euro step up, no good. Rebounded, shot by Chapman. Ahead over to Woodmore. Woodmore finds Allen. Allen for the layup, he got it. Buffaloes pull it within 1. Now they're going on a run. 7-0 run for the Buffaloes. 1:34 remaining in the third, down the far sideline. Lobbing it inside, Chapman. Oh, he nearly had the steal. It's going to be gathered by number 5, Andrew Hughes. He had the position on him, just couldn't haul it in. It's 51-48. Cougars lead by 3. 1:18 remaining in the third. Woodmore looks inside, no one's open, right wing. Pickett tries driving in the paint. Back outside over to Woodmore. Woodmore trying to drive, got a lane for a moment. He'll be fouled. Let's see if it's on the shot. I think it is. It's going to be on Patterson. Free throws coming up here for Lewis Woodmore. 51-48 game, 1:07 left in the third. Woodmore, shot up, and can't make the first free throw. Woodmore's been solid on the year, 37% from the field, 6.8 points per game, 3.5 rebounds per game, even 1.4 steals per game, but one thing he's struggled with this year is free throws. But he makes the second one. He pulls McAlester within 2. Down the near sideline, McAlester pressing, Ada trying to break it, cross half court line he goes, left wing to the far corner. Maddox, no, it's not Maddox, it's number 5. That'll be Andrew Hughes. Can't make the baseline jumper, rebounded by Rice. Woodmore to the left wing. Dribbles between the legs, step back, pass the top of the key. Long three up by Allen. Painted gold! The Buffaloes retake the lead. 52-41. They've come back from down 8 to take a 1-point lead. 39 seconds left in the third. Patterson drives towards the rim, up for 2, missed it. Put back no good. Rebounded by Eli Chapman. McAlester trying to strengthen their lead heading to the fourth quarter. Allen kicks the far corner. Pickett to the top of the key. Woodmore fakes the shot, goes in, layup up, it's good! Woodmore makes it a 54-51 game. 19 seconds left in the third. Backcourt, pass across half-court line. Cologne breaks man's ankles, passes is going to be tipped and stolen by Allen. 9 seconds, ahead over to Woodmore, 8 seconds. Bounce pass to Chapman, he goes up for 2. He's going to have his shot blocked. Ball will be out of bounds, last touched by the Cougars, but probably should have been a foul somewhere there. After we had 23 combined fouls in the first half, that one probably should have been called one. Woodmore, though, and the Buffaloes will keep the possession, and we have a foul off ball. And it's going to be called on Rice. Rice doesn't agree with it, and now a technical foul called on Ada. What's going on? Why was Ada chirping? They got the call to be giving them the ball with 2 seconds left, and they said something that the official did not agree with, obviously, and a technical foul.
Technical's on number 25 for Ada. That's his third personal.
Allen makes the first free throw. Huh.
We'll take it.
What a sequence of events. Allen's second free throw is good as well, and the Buffaloes take a 5-point lead. It's their largest of the game, 56-51, 2.1 seconds left. The foul is called on Rice, and Coach Holloman and Rice are both trying to plead their case to the official. The official they're pleading their case with is not the one that called the foul. It's the one over here on the near side. But Rice has got to sit because he's got 4 fouls. That's Allen now with 26 points. He's 15 away from 1,500.
What was I telling you pregame?
He could do it this game. He's 2 points away from tying the season high. Near corner, Allen is going to have a shot blocked from 3 at the buzzer, and we head to the fourth quarter with a 5-point lead for the Buffaloes. 56-51 the score. And we'll take a break. Put those 4s up in the air, Buff fans. You're listening to McAlester Basketball on KNED.
Best Western Inn and American Lodge and Suites in McAlester are both locally owned and operated. Both offer clean and comfortable rooms at a great price. Best Western Inn and American are proud sponsors of McAlester Buffalo Sports, wishing the best of luck to all the players and coaches. Remember, when you need a clean, comfortable room at a great price, think Best Western Inn and American Inn Suites, both located on the 69 bypass in McAlester.
(56-51) our score. The McAlester Buffaloes went on a heck of a run, a 15-2 run to end the third quarter. They were down by 8, 49-41. They went on again a 15-2 run. In the last sequence of events, there was a couple of fouls that probably should have been called on Ada on a drive towards the rim by Eli Chapman, and then Woodmore got pushed over, and then a ball went out of bounds. Then on the off ball, Rice got charged with a foul. They're gonna get the ball back over to Ada, but then George Maddox of the Cougars said something which prompted a technical foul called to give Cole Allen 2 free throws and the ball. Now, McAlester didn't score in the final 2 seconds, but they got 2 points out of it, and that could be a big deal if the Buffaloes only leading by 5, 56-51 to begin the fourth quarter, and Ada's got the ball. Let's go. McAlester up by 5 against the number 12 team in 4A, the Ada Cougars, who have only lost 5 games on the year and were Titan Classic consolation champions. Beat Talawah, who beat McAlester pretty good, and beat Glenpool. Right wing 3 is going to be missed. We have an offensive rebound. 2 is up and good. Second chance points right there for Ada, with Carter Colomb hitting it to make it 56-53. Left wing, Allen driving, stopping baseline. He's got to pass it to somebody, and he throws it to the Cougars. Colomb ahead to McAlester. McAlester for 2, scores. A quick 4 points out of the break, and now the Cougars down by only 1, 56-55. Woodmore takes it across the line. Top of the key he goes. Man-to-man defense being played by the Cougars, and they throw it again to the Cougars. Colomb with another steal. Up for 2. Blocked shot by Woodmore. Retrieved back by the Cougars in the corner. Right wing McAlester. Great transition defense by Woodmore. Pass up, and that's going to be a missed shot. Another offensive rebound by the Cougars. They got to end the possession, man. Top of the key. Morris stops, passes it back over to McAlester. Ada, that's where they've been living a lot, is when it comes to offensive rebounds. Rice about to check back in. He'll be playing with 4 fouls when he does so. Left wing, 6:37 left to go in the game. Morris driving in for the lead. He traveled first. Traveled first to give the Buffaloes the ball. So Rice will check in for Caden Harris. 6:33 left to go in the game. I'm going to miss this gym. I don't know, there's something about these big games like this. I can't wait to play in the MAC and be able to call games in the MAC. It's going to be a state-of-the-art facility, and I can't wait for it, but there's something about the feel of this gym, especially on a Friday night against Ada. Left wing in a 1-point game. Allen lobs it down low to Rice. Rice gathers it for 2. He scores. 58-55. The Buffs up by 3. 6:05 remaining in the game. Down the far sideline. Zooming past Woodmore. McAlester stopping free throw line in the paint to pull it back within 1. He does so. He's got 16, 58-57. The Buffaloes leading by 1. Passing angle right. Pickett back inside the circle over to Woodmore. Left wing, Chapman. Back top of the key over to Woodmore. Woodmore takes the long 3. This one's going to clank off the front side of the rim and be rebounded by the Cougars. Not a bad idea. He made one already from deeper than that earlier this game. Colomb, left wing 3 for the lead. Back ironed it, rebounded by Woodmore. Takes it in stride. 2-on-3. Zooms past defenders towards the rim. He's going to be fouled on the shot. He'll go to the line. 5:24 remaining in the game. Woodmore to the line. This trip to the charity stripe brought to you by Big V Feed Center. For all of your animals' feeding needs, visit us in McAlester, Kiowa, and Chakota. Go Buffs.
He had the feeling if Woodmore made the 3 on that last possession, this place was going to blow its top.
Woodmore at the line, bends knees, shot up, and misses it off the front side of the rim. Still only a 1-point lead for the Buffaloes. Woodmore second chance here at the line. It's in the air, and he got it. 1-2 from the line there for the Buffs. And they lead 59-57, 5:23 left to go in the game. In the backcourt, Cologne will pass over to McAlester. Down the floor, passes, finds an open man. It's going to be Hughes, easy to tie it up, 59-59. 5:12 remaining here. Pass across the half-court line, Allen. Left wing, dribbles left side. Guarded up well. Passes straight to Cologne. He's got another steal. I'd like to know how many he has. Driving in, 2 is up and made. And the Cougars retake the lead, 61-59. Beating the Buffaloes by 7 this quarter. 2-point lead for Ada with 4:50 remaining in it. Woodmore across half court line, pass to the circle. To Rice, passing back to Woodmore. Inside the paint, 2 up, and he gets the bounce. Woodmore ties it back up, 61 all. Woodmore now with 9. McAlester to the left wing. Waits, back pedals, back over to Morris, back to McAlester. 3 for the lead, short, rebounded by the Cougars. They throw it off of the foot of Rice, and it goes back over to the Cougars, far corner. Head to the circle, McAlester, back to the left wing, bounce pass baseline. Morris, reverse layup, shot, no, not blocked, it's going to be a foul. If it's on Rice, it's his 5th, and it is on Rice. Buffaloes are going to have to play the rest of the game without him. Rice obviously doesn't agree with the call, but he's going to have to come out, and more than likely, Caden Harris will take his place. Rice played a great game tonight. He'll have to take a seat and watch for the final 4:15 though. And Harris will check in for Rice. (61-61). 2 free throws coming up here for Jack Morris. Buffaloes have played a fantastic game. Just one mistake, though, for them as the first free throw is missed. Just one mistake that they've been having, and it's been the turnovers. But they've been able to fight past that and still have a tie game against a top 15 team in 4A. Second shot, he missed them both. Rebounded by Pickett.
I was going to say, ball don't lie right there.
Woodmore across half-court line will settle left front court. Woodmore gets a screen by Harris, goes opposite of it. Dribbles left, no one's open. Passes over to Allen, front court. Far corner, Chapman. Chapman back over to Woodmore. Near the circle, Woodmore handed off over to Allen. In a tie game, 61-61. Pickett top of the key. Passes over to Woodmore. Woodmore goes and grabs it. Woodmore inside the perimeter, back outside far corner. Woodmore trying to drive again. Floater up too short. There's a late whistle. He'll get the call to go to the line for 2 free throws. So Woodmore back to the free throw line in a tie game, 61-61. Maddox with his 4th foul.
And all of a sudden, one more foul by Ada puts McAlester in the single bonus for the remainder of the game. Or I should say, for the remainder of the 4th quarter.
This game keeps on moving the way it is. Woodmore hits the first free throw, and the Buffaloes retake the lead, 62-61. And this has been the best crowd that we've seen all year over at Bob Brumley Gymnasium. They brought the juice tonight. Jim goes quiet. Woodmore's second shot. Good. 63-61. Buffaloes retake the lead with 3:38 left to go in it. Morris in the backcourt. Guarded up by Woodmore. Got to be careful. He's playing with 4. Across half court line. Morris drive towards the rim. His shot's blocked by Harris out of bounds. The freshman. Denial ain't just a river in Egypt or in Africa, wherever it's at. It also resides in the right hand of Caden Harris here in McAlester, Oklahoma. Driving up, floater over Cole Allen, hard to do. And they tie it up 63-63. 3:20 remaining in the game.
And Brandon, both of those statements were correct. Egypt is in Africa.
You know, geography. Not my strongest subject. High post, Woodmore gives it over to Chapman. Baseline jumper, can't get it. 5 at the board. Woodmore's got it, he scores! Lewis Woodmore is having himself a game. He gives the Buffaloes a 2-point lead, 65-63. Cologne inside the perimeter, triple team, lobs it back out to the top of the key. Morris drives for the tie, draws contact and scores. No whistle, but it'll tie it up 65-65. Timeout called. We'll take it. 2:46 left to go. Tie game here in McAlester versus Ada on KNED.
Hey guys, it's Sam from Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford in beautiful McAlester. If you're looking for a truck and you want to save a buck, then you're in luck. It's time for a new Ford truck. If you're wanting it for fun in the sun, work, or play, today is your lucky day. Like I said, today is the day, so don't delay. Get off your seat and try the truck that won't be beat. So come on down to Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford in beautiful McAlester and let us make it happen for you.
Caring Hands Healthcare Centers offers high-quality, affordable care with locations in McAlester and Hartshorn. Caring Hands provides easy access to health care at reduced costs, medical, dental, behavioral health, and substance abuse services. We accept Medicare, Medicaid, and commercial insurance, and offer reduced pricing for patients that are underinsured or not insured based on income. We offer transportation and a 340B discount pharmacy program. Caring Hands Healthcare Centers. For more information, call 918-426-2442.
2:46 left to go here in McAlester for Potac. The girls won 64-41. Boys trying to win their game. It's 65-65, all that you could have hoped for here in the final McAlester Ada game at Bob Brumley Gymnasium. As it's going to be Lewis Woodmore, who's been a hero here in the fourth quarter, playing with 4 fouls the entirety pretty much of the second half. As Allen has it now, passing over to Pickett between the rings. Tie game 65-65. Pickett passing back over to Allen near the circle. Passes to Woodmore inside the circle. 2:25 left to go in this one. Tied up 65 all. Woodmore right wing. Gets a screen by Harris. Stops the key, passes over to Allen. Near corner Pickett. Pickett inside the perimeter, backs up his man, left elbow, back outside. Allen fakes the shot, drives, stops mid-post, bounces it back out. Through the hands of Woodmore, stolen. McAlester towards the other side. Goes up for 2, makes it, and the Cougars take the lead, 67-65. 1:55 remaining. Across half-court line. Woodmore stopping, short corner, far side. Back outside the perimeter. Guarded up by McAlester. Dribbles inside the perimeter, inside the paint, layup up, no good. Too far off to the left side, rebounded by the Cougars' George Maddox. 2-point lead for Ada. Across the half-court line, they'll feed it to McAlester left wing. Big possession here for the Buffaloes defensively. Don't want to make this a 2-score game. Under 90 seconds left. Driving in McAlester. 2 is up, missed it. Offensive board, no good. Rebounded by Chapman. Head over to Woodmore. Woodmore right wing. Bounce pass to Pickett for the tie. He got it. 67 all. 1:10 remaining. That was I thought he double dribbled for a second. I looked at it late. Across the half-court line. Driving in. 2 is up, and they retake the lead. Jack Morris just kind of dribbled his way all the way towards the rim. 69-67. Buffs back down by 2. 50 seconds left. Woodmore passing over to Harris. Through his hands, Harris gathers it back. Bounce pass to Allen. 43 seconds. Allen, left wing 3 for the lead. You betcha! Paint it gold! Buffaloes take a 1-point lead. 36 seconds left. Art thou feeling it now, Mr. Krabs?
Cole Allen with 29.
Across the half-court line. Top of the key. Colomb late. Nice move. 2 is missed. Ball's in the air. Offensive board by Colomb. Left wing. 22 seconds left to go in the game. Buffs up by 1. Second chance here for the Cougars to win it. Right front court. Both teams with 3 timeouts apiece. 10 seconds left. Here's the game. Right wing, McAlester driving. Mid-range 2. He got it with 4 seconds. Timeout called by Coach Holloman with 1.9 seconds. McAlester got the Ada roll with 1.9 seconds left to go in the fourth. I think they're going to put a couple more seconds up on the clock here.
I mean, it should have about 4 seconds.
I'd say about 4 seconds when Coach Holloman called it. They're going to give them 2.7, it looks like. I was thinking closer to about 3.5, but again, 2.7 seconds right now. So the Cougars take a 1-point lead on a bounce for the Cougars through the hoop. There'll be one more possession here for the Buffaloes. no matter what happens in this game, you've got to be darn proud of how the Buffaloes have played against the Ada Cougars. They lost to the Cougars back in Ada on January 17th, 73-54. It's a 19-point loss. They said it ain't going to happen again, and they have made this a dogfight through 4 quarters.
They've matched them step for step in this game.
All right, Brandon, on this last possession, what are you doing?
I mean, when you need a hero, call 3-0. Cole Allen, I think, is going to be the person with the hot hand. He just hit the last 3 to give the Buffaloes lead at the time.
But I would not be surprised to see if they use Cole Allen as a decoy here and try to get someone open down low, maybe Eli.
You don't need a 3, you just need a 2.
Exactly. Try to bait them into thinking Cole's going to take the 3 to win the game and get Eli open down low.
Here's the thing, though, also, McAllister's going to have to inbound along the baseline over here.
Oh.
They're not going to be having it along the far sideline. It's going to be a baseline thing. He can travel the length of the baseline, 2.7 seconds. McAlester trying to upset the Cougars. Everyone at the half-court line. Woodmore needs someone to get it. Throws it to Chapman. Back to Woodmore. Half-court shot at the buzzer. It's up in the air. He got it! He got it! It's good! Woodmore sends the Cougars home!
They're discussing it right now.
They count it! Woodmore sent him home! Painted gold in the home crowd goes to number 3. Lewis Woodmore upsets the Ada Cougars with a near half-court shot buzzer beater. Have mercy! P-O-T-A-C. That's the final score, 73-71. The Buffaloes beat the Cougars. If he got that off in time, which they say they did, that was about as close as it gets. We don't have instant replay, but man, was that close.
And how about Lewis Woodmore? He really stepped up in the 4th quarter, finishes with 18 points.
73-71 the final. Here in McAlester, and the Buffaloes take down the number 12 team in 4A with Lewis Woodmore being the hero. We'll take a break and we'll discuss all this when we come back. You're listening to McAlester Basketball here on KNED.
Best Western Inn and American Lodge and Suites in McAlester are both locally owned and operated. Both offer clean and comfortable rooms at a great price. Best Western Inn and American are proud sponsors of McAlester Buffalo Sports, wishing the best of luck to all the players and coaches. Remember, when you need a clean, comfortable room at a great price, think Best Western Inn and American Inn Suites, both located on the 69 bypass in McAlester.
What's with the chips?
It's a little gift for my Valentine.
Not chocolates?
What? February is the perfect time to surprise your Valentine with a certified pre-owned Nissan.
Financing is as low as 3.99%
And comes with a 100,000-mile powertrain warranty.
Hey, don't eat those chips in my car.
Don't forget to tell him Maddie sent ya.
Fenton Nissan is your best deal dealer. Learn more at FentonNissan.com.
Since 1952, W.E. Alford Propane has been your source for propane, both residential and commercial. W.E. Alford Propane serves eastern and southeastern Oklahoma, with locations in the Eufaula area, McAlester, Shakota, Wilburton, Hartshorn, Muskogee, and more. If you need propane, there's only one number to call. Winter will be here before you know it, so call today, 918-423-3121. W.E. Alford Propane, serving the area for 70 years.
Hey guys, it's Sam from Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford in beautiful McAlester. If you're looking for a truck and you want to save a buck, then you're in luck. It's time for a new Ford truck. If you're wanting it for fun in the sun, work, or play, today is your lucky day. Like I said, today is the day, so don't delay. Get off your seat and try the truck that won't be beat. So come on down to Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford in beautiful McAlester and let us make it happen for you.
Caring Hands Healthcare Centers offers high-quality, affordable care with locations in McAlester and Hartshorn. Caring Hands provides easy access to healthcare at reduced costs, medical, dental, behavioral health, and substance abuse services. We accept Medicare, Medicaid, and commercial insurance and offer reduced pricing for patients that are underinsured or not insured based on income. We offer transportation and a 340B discount pharmacy program. Caring Hands Healthcare Centers. For more information, call 918-426-2442.
My wife makes the best lasagna, even in that old kitchen of ours. She deserves the best kitchen money can buy, but all our cash was tied up. So we went to the Bank N.A. for a loan for our kitchen remodel, and the folks at the Bank N.A. came through for us and our family. Plus, the Bank N.A. is local, so the money stays in town. Call 918-423-2265 or go into the Bank N.A. to get your loan for whatever your family wants or needs. The Bank N.A. Strong, secure, and ready to loan. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
I used to have a friend whose car got sideswiped by another vehicle. No mechanical damage, but it sure left him with an ugly ride. The insurance company offered to repair it, but my friend decided to take the money and run. That's a bad move. A year later, he had to sell it, and that's when he discovered that a little paint and body work would have doubled the resale value on his car. Invest your money wisely. Buck Wilson Frame and Body Shop, 103 East Oklahoma, McAlester.
It just so happens, if you're listening on the radio right there, it had to be Lewis Woodmore. He hits a near half-court shot three at the buzzer. I mean, it was really close. And again, for those watching on YouTube, Nate was so into the game he forgot to turn the camera.
Sorry.
He had one job, Nate.
You can take it from my pay.
73-71, the final score. The Buffaloes take down the Ada Cougars. Let's look at your players of the game because we had to make our way down to the floor for dodgeball here in just a moment. It's brought to you by Pop's Kettle Corn in Old Town McAlester. They have numerous flavors and colors of scrumptious kettle corn, perfect for sporting events, movie night, and special occasions. Cole Allen had 29 points on 60% shooting. That's a season high for him. 4 of 6 from 3, 7 of 9 from the line, 6 rebounds, 2 steals, and a block. Lewis Woodmore, 18 points on 6 of 11 shooting, 2 of 3 from 3, 4 of 6 from the line, 4 rebounds, a steal, and a block. Rice had 8 points on 3 of 6 shooting, 2 of 4 from the line, 7 rebounds, and a steal. Chapman had 6 points on 2 of 6 shooting, 10 rebounds for Chapman. Pickett had 4 points on 2 of 4 shooting, 4 rebounds. Forehand had 4 points, all from the free throw line. Bumpus had 4 points on 2 of 4 shooting, and that rounds out your scoring for the Buffaloes. McAlester ended up shooting 51% to Ada's 41, 67% from 3 to Ada's 24%, 76% from the line to Ada's 59. We had a combined 47 free throws in this game. 32 rebounds for McAlester to Ada's 39. This is where McAlester went into trouble. 21 turnovers for McAlester, 10 on the Ada Cougars, but the Buffaloes survived. 4 blocks each. Final thoughts in this game as McAlester wins on a buzzer. It doesn't seem real yet. 73-71, the Buffaloes take down the Cougars.
Both Cole Allen and Lewis Woodmore stepped up big time tonight.
Woodmore tied a career high. That clip that you hear, that was from his freshman year against Broken Bow. He tied a career high, 18 points tonight.
And I just got to say, it's a fitting ending for Bob Brumley.
Yes.
Well, there's one more game, but there's a fitting ending to the end of this rivalry
for
at
the
Bob
end
Brumley.
Of the rivalry,
yeah. Yeah. Again, next year we're going to be doing this over at the MAC, and we can't wait to be able to go over there. But again, there's something about this gym. That was a sight to see. That was quite a sight to see. The Buffaloes ended up winning 73-71.
That was a magical moment.
And not only with that win, the Buffaloes can take this and further They can take this and then use it as momentum to go into the final couple games. They have Durant on Monday, Hugo back at home on Tuesday, and then they go to Del City. Del City's a tough team. They're the number 2 team in the West. But the Buffaloes, if they can play like they did tonight, and then you can subtract the turnovers, because some of them were just careless turnovers. If you can subtract that, you've got something going on here. Mm-hmm. So, again, the Buffaloes, big win tonight, taking down the number 12 team in 4A, the Ada Cougars. Again, that's only their 3rd loss, by the way, since December 16th. So, big win for the Buffaloes.
Yeah.
Breaking that 10-game losing streak and advancing to 6-15 now on the year. Any final thoughts from any of y'all?
I think we've got it pretty much covered.
Yeah, I think that'll do it.
All right, thank our sponsors. And we're going to go play dodgeball. We encourage everyone to come on out and watch us make a fool of ourselves.
They are Best Western American, Fenton Nissan, WE Offer Propane, Freedom Ford, Caring Hands Healthcare Centers, the Bank N.A., Buck Wilson Frame Body Shop, Pepsi Cola of McAlester, Patriot, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Vickers Furniture. Thank you guys for putting us on the air here tonight.
A big thank you to our senior board operator, Austin Wheat, for his work tonight, as well as the work from our cameraman and video board operator, Nate Brown. One final time from Bob Brumley Gymnasium, the house on the hill in McAlester, Oklahoma. The girls won 64 to 41, and the Buffaloes win in dramatic fashion 73-71 on the buzzer-beating three near half court by Lewis Woodmore. Until Monday, when McAlester Basketball has their final road game of the regular season down by the Red River versus Durant, on behalf of Wyatt Hubbard and myself, this is Brandon Green saying, Buffaloes win. And don't just have a great night,